We're live.
We're live. It is 11:19 p.m. where we are, and we are just hanging out, having a good time. Gonna try something a little bit late night.
This is Nitpicking Nerds After Hours.
Which is usually what we call the podcast on Patreon.
This is true, but, we're late night right now. Maybe we'll drop while we're getting people filtering in, because it is very late, especially for us. But we'll get people up, people throwing at everybody on the Discord. Actually, I think they already were notified.
They were. They have
They were
Carlbot.
We have Carlbot. Excellent.
And I told them we're upgrading decks because that's what it's.
Because thanks, Carlbot. Carlbot doesn't know anything.
Hello.
How's it going? This might be a different crew than usual because we never stream this late.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining. I hope you guys are having a good evening or a good morning wherever you are. I do know we have some people from the UK usually. So, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Tell me how you're doing.
We've got a chill stream planned. We'll get to more details once people start filtering in. I know it's very, very late, so we'll see what's up.
Yeah.
Jay says C, the letter C.
See.
C.
But yeah, today we want to try something. We're probably going to do this in another stream too at our usual time. But we are going, brewing popper. That's awesome.
Nice.
What's up?
What's up, Tom?
Yeah, we are going to be, if anyone would like, you can super chat $10 and we will goldfish your deck and give it a rating and tell you like a couple things maybe you can improve or like some things we like about it.
Yeah, well, we're doing 3 goldfishes plus a rating out of 10 based on our first impression. We're gonna just go through some of our decks, just kind of get the goldfishing started. We're just gonna wait for people to get in for a second. The first couple minutes, we're just chilling for a sec.
Nin the Pain Artist.
What I heard is I'm playing my Nim the Pain Artist because I can't read the rest of it.
How do you submit it? How do you submit decks? Thank you.
Let me get right on that.
You can submit a super chat of $10 or more, and then you will send it to the email that we have listed above that we'll pin, and then we will pull it up on Moxfield and we will goldfish it. Yes.
Boom. This very link, which I will pin.
Yeah. So submit a super chat of $10 or more, and then we will be able to. We will actually check it out for you. We'll pull it up on
goldfish your deck.
Moxfield.
We'll pull up some of our decks first just to set the tone. Yeah, you got a deck you want to goldfish?
Bailiff, I want to add some new cards into, so maybe if you want to goldfish that and see what's up.
Yeah, let's
Is it
pull
commander only? We can goldfish your 60 card decks or
goldfish
something
anything.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not pros if you're talking about standard, but
Just make sure it's on Moxfield and we'll goldfish it. That's it.
yeah,
Plain and simple.
we can at least tell you whether how it's playing or what the speed of it and that sort of thing. But I can't tell you ooh, is this good and
Right. So we've got Mia's deck here. This is Mia's Baloth Noble Heritage deck. Let me try to get this. There we go. Noble Heritage to put counters and Baloth to goad everything.
Yeah, there's a couple cards in here that I would like to replace with some new ones. That's including, what's it called?
So let's draw a new hand. This is our opening hand.
Yeah, there's a couple cards I want to replace. I want to replace Boros Charm and a couple other ones that got a little bit expensive, and I'd like to replace it with connecting the dots and Aurelia and that sort of thing.
So you could definitely keep this, right?
Yeah.
4 lands
Yeah.
plus.
So, yeah, this is really good, honestly, because I would keep this because as Swifties, which is really good for Baloth, you have Noble Heritage, and you could probably have Baloth turn 5 very easily.
So I say that we should probably. Let me
Draw
see.
for turn?
We should probably play test to the first 5 full turns. That's kind of when a hand is going to play out. Past that, we have a lot of moving factors, a lot of moving pieces. So let's get to turn 1 and we'll just draw a card. Okay, Citadel Siege. So we just play Myriad Landscape, right?
Yeah, it comes in tapped, and then...
Then we go to the next turn. And now we play Swifties, right?
Yeah, you can play Swifties.
Okay. So we'll get Swifties down. I guess we'll put it here just so that chat can see it as well. Maybe we start like this just so I know where the left boundary is. Yeah, so we'll play the land, and then we go to turn 3. Okay, how are we looking?
Quicksilver is
we
pretty
play
good
Mountain.
because you're going to be getting treasures from Baloth, and so when artifacts ETB, you can discard and draw, so you get a loot effect. Hey, Carlos, thanks for joining.
Yeah, we're doing a late night stream, so it might be a smaller crew, but we are doing some gold fishing. We're going to goldfish some of our decks, and then if people want to send in super chats, we'll goldfish their decks.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be commander, but that's what we're doing right now. So you probably just play. Do you just crack landscape?
Yeah, you could crack landscape-ish.
All right, so let's crack it. End step, I will crack for 2 mountains, I guess.
Yeah, because you have plains and desert, so you should go for mountains.
Let's get this mountain and let's get this mountain.
Cool.
Okay, so this enters tapped. and then this enters tapped. Oh, man. My OCD is going to be coming out in full force today.
Yeah, VZ likes to get picky real quick.
I do. So we're going to move on to turn 4.
Thank you so much, John. We appreciate it.
John's getting some goldfishing done. All right.
Maybe you play Noble Heritage, Land, and Quicksmith.
Yeah. John, just send that email over to the pinned email that we have, and then we'll get your deck going next.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, so you said Noble Heritage and Quicksmith?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good turn.
So that way, next turn, Baloth immediately triggers when he comes out. I don't like playing naked Baloth.
Yeah.
He's very susceptible.
And
to
we can
removal.
boots it right away. That actually is a really good turns 1 through 5. So we'll just finish this up. Boop, 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 boop. And just to have this as a template for how we're going to do these. This will be how the board state looks after turn 5. I would give this, we're only going to do 1 goldfish because this is Mia's deck. But how would you give it that? This has got to be like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, this is like really, really good. This is everything you want. Usually, I do like to play Noble Heritage turn 2, but it is important to get those Swifties down because Baloth is so susceptible to removal. He gets really, really big, and he's forcing everyone to fight. So I think this would be a very positive, opening hand experience.
Yes, John, we are going to use those that super chat on treats for Miso and Amber. We're also going to use it on some goldfish and just send us a deck. And
I'm
we'll get
waiting
it going.
for it.
Let's go. Let's actually just restart here. I don't really know how to do that, so let's just do that. Okay, this opener, we have Myriad Landscape again. It's a 5-lander, but the nature of background commanders is that you do have 2 cards in the command zone.
Yeah, this one's a little rough, but at least with Myriad Landscape, you can find planes.
Chad, are we keeping this or Mull?
Hey, John, we just got your deck, so I'm going to send it over.
All right, never mind. We might ask you for
and thank
future
you so
keeps or
much.
mulls.
We really appreciate it.
Oh, I have my notifications on. It's going to get real annoying. Let me turn that off. Boop. All right, so I
sent
am
it.
opening up Discord as we speak to get this link. There we go.
So let's goldfish this.
Let's get this deck going as I fix everything. All right, chat. This is what opportunities await you. I won't close that yet. Let's leave this here. Okay, we've got Wilson, the bear. I don't think it has anything else there. Just bear. Flaming Fist. Commander creatures have when it attacks against double strike.
And he's a beefy boy.
And Wilson, who is a 2/2 with Vigilance, Reach, and Trample. So Vigilance, Reach, Trample, double strike. It looks like you've got a lot of early plays with Wilson and Flaming Fist already. You've got
Academy Rector?
Mana Dorks. Is that Chance?
Yeah, Chance.
Hi, Chance.
We are having a great night. I hope you're having a great night too.
It's just a really chill hangout stream with just some gold fishing. We're gonna rate people's decks
This is
on
a
how
little
they goldfish.
spicier than I usually see Wilson decks because I usually see them with like mono green Raised by Giants, Voltron,
Yeah, this is like Enchantress, Aura. I mean, these 3 alone, pretty spicy stuff. So let's get to the gold fishing. We've got 3 goldfishes to do. So let's start here, and I always we'll remull to this is a fresh hand. So 2 lands or 2 plains, forest, reflecting pool.
Thank you so much, M.
Plus Mana
Send it
Dork
over.
and a turn timber with a farewell.
Yeah, and he says thank you, trying to make this deck higher power.
Okay, well, this hand seems good to me. We definitely keep this, right?
Yeah, we have a Mana Dork. We
Like the extra land. Yeah, the extra
then
lands.
we can do Wilson and stuff. And
Dang, 5 and 1 at the LGS.
that's
sick.
amazing. And yeah, Cherries and us still talk.
Yeah, Cherries is on the other side of the country, so they're not going to be in this stream,
Cherries
but-
is in Washington right now. And hey, how's it going?
Hey everyone. All right, so let's keep this hand. Let's draw this card. Obviously, we're going to play
Good.
elves on turn 1.
It's like play the Elves B.
Yeah. You can't really misclick on Moxfield like this. So that's an awkward. Well, no, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can throw Sprawl on our forest, naming green, I guess.
Yeah, and then play it, and then you could play Flaming Fist.
Yeah.
Or no, actually, don't you want to play
It's
Wilson?
probably still better to get
Because
Wilson
then
out.
you can actually attack for double strike next turn.
Yeah, because we don't have anything else to do. We can play like Kendrick's next turn. So this is already like an insane turn 2. We get to play. Let's go plains. Let's play Kendrick's transformation first.
Yeah.
Or chant their thing. We draw a card. Then we get to play Flaming Fist, and we get to hit for 4, and it's turn 3,
And it's commander damage too.
and it's commander
That's
damage.
spicy.
That's sick. That's sick. Vandy, what's up? How's it going? Very chill late night stream. We got like 40 people hanging out. It's great. The Nitpicking Nerds after hours, as we like to call it.
No, that's what we call our podcast. I just can't stress that
They
enough.
both have the same name. Okay, so untap with turn 4 here.
When are you guys going to be on game nights or extra turns? You should tweet them and tell them that you want us on.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot.
Them hearing it from you means a little bit more than if they would hear it from us, you know?
Yeah, it's a little weird. It's like, hey.
Obviously, it's in our best interest to go to these things. But when they hear from you, they're like, oh,
yeah,
write that
they
down.
really should go to these
really
things.
should.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? And John Wilson likes spicy foods, he says about this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So we have 2 MDFCs in our hand. We're not going to cast them. It looks like we can't really do anything this turn, which is a little sad. So I guess maybe we shouldn't even... Should we not play Brushland? Maybe we should play Undo Inversion?
And Chance, we appreciate that so much. Like, he says, I have been.
Aw, thanks,
Thank
Chance.
you.
It means a lot. Okay, so I guess turn 4, a little bit lackluster. We can't do anything. So turn 5, the final turn. Yikes! Wilson, you started out so strong. I mean, this is still good board state on turn 5, but it's a little bummer since what we started with.
Thank you for the support, Chance. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that does mean a lot. It means as much as, Super Chats because it's word of mouth.
So are you playing this as a board?
We played it as a land.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is turn 5. So, I mean,
Yeah,
we have
7.
7
So
mana.
in theory, you could turn Timber.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Right. I thought we couldn't do anything.
It's a land and a spell. It's okay. I'll explain.
I'm still learning. Can you walk me through what an MDFC is?
A modal double-faced card.
All right, let's flip these 7. All right, so this is our last turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes. 6. Okay. 7. Looks like we're going to hit a Satyr Enchanter. These are going to go, I don't know, there, and I'll just shortcut to a shuffle. Okay. And this gets like 3 counters on it because it's smaller. That's better. I thought we couldn't cast anything. That's on me. We could cast.
How do you get your decks checked? You submit a super chat of $10 or more, and then you email the deck audits at nitpicking-nerds.com.
Yep, we're just goldfishing
And then
today.
you will be added to the queue. There's only one person in queue right now, besides the person whose decks we're working on.
Right, but it's not just one goldfish. It's 3. So we have a whole series. So I would say pretty good showing from this first one. Let's hit refresh, and this will be our second opener. This one's got 2 lands, Mana Dork, Wrath of God, Mantle. Those are not very helpful.
I don't think I'd keep this. I'd molly, I think.
Really? I don't know.
If you want to keep it, feel free.
So we have 3 mana sources, and we have 3 chances to draw a land. I'm curious what chat would say. I want to throw some of these to chat.
Too bad didn't draw any auras. I know, right?
Yeah, let's start a poll. Keep? This will just be a quick poll.
I just feel a little sketch with 2 lands, especially if you do have a couple beefier spells in here, like your Wrath and your...
Yeah, chat, do you keep this?
It's going down. I'm going turn Timber.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, if you guys want to keep, feel free.
Hey, we'll see. We only got a few votes, It's only 8 votes, and it's a dead tie right now. No, a little bit of beef for the no votes.
I just think it's a little sketch. You only have a Mana Dork and one land and 1 MDFC. So
we can mull. I personally would 100% keep this.
Check the top card.
We'll check the top 3 because that's when you run out of land. So 1, 2, 3. I'd say that would have worked out, but again, hindsight's 20/20. So we mulled it. So we're gonna go do our second 7.
Yeah, I like keeping things at around 3 lands too.
Yeah,
I don't know. Mana Dorks
are
are so susceptible to removal.
All right, so this is our second hand. It's definitely slower, but we have more lands.
I never trust.
I mean, we got to keep this one, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Especially since if we mull, we have to go down to 6.
Yeah, no, this is good. I thank you.
So we draw for turn 1. I guess that's our play. We just play Undo Inversion tapped.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to turn 2. I guess we get down Boseiju and Wilson, right?
Yeah, that seems good.
Then turn 3, play a dual land.
True, turn 1 Light Bolt or Path and you're down mana.
So now we have the option of how fast do we want to play. We could get down an Enchantress and set up double enchantment next turn with Flaming Fist, Hyena, Umbra. That sounds good to me. Maybe we just cast Satyr Enchanter then?
Sure. Really just setting yourself up. Sorry, what's goldfishing? Goldfishing is when we take a deck on Moxfield or just in general and you're just trying out a few hands, playing a few turns, and then just seeing how the deck runs.
Yeah, that's our bad. We should have explained that. Yeah, goldfishing, we're going to run through, we're going to get your decks first, we're going to get 3 games worth of opening plays for your deck, and then we're going to evaluate it, give you a little rating out of 10 based on how the deck plays.
And Masked Gentleman, we do have a bot on Discord called CarlBot, and he does give announcements every single time we go live, or we'll post a video or short or whatever. However, this one was a surprise. We didn't announce it on community. We just didn't have as much time earlier in the day, so we wanted to make it up with like a later night. And also we want to, just be able to chat with a different crowd and just see how you guys are doing and whether this is a better time.
Yeah, our editing team got, I say team in the loosest of senses, but they got bogged down, so I had to edit it personally, and that means I wasn't around for stream.
Yeah, get the Enchantress machine going turn 4/5.
Yeah, so this is our turn 3. We can punch with Wilson, LOL, get wrecked, and then turn 4, we can play a land. I guess technically we wait. Well, we can play maybe Flaming Fist first. Now let's play Hyena Umbra first. Let's do that, and then we
Draw a card?
Draw a card. Okay.
You dudes.
Then we'll go Flaming Fist, draw another card. And then we hit for 6.
Nice.
Oh, we can even buff it like this. That's cool. All right. Thanks, Moxfield. Okay. So that's turn 4. Then we're going to untap. And let's see what we get done this turn. A lot of options. We could play.
There are a lot
like,
here.
Now Wilson has Double Strike. So we could play the Snake Umbra to draw a card off the Enchanter. Hit twice with Double Strike. Draw 2 more cards.
Yeah, see what we get.
And see what we find. We could even Enlighten Tutor if we want to draw anything right now.
Or Idyllic.
Yeah, we could Idyllic Tutor. Let's see what we got here.
What's a deck you guys have been playing a lot? I'll let you answer that one first.
So we've been guesting on a few streams and shows lately. 2024, again, is the year of the Nitpicking Nerds. I'll say this every time, but I've been playing Svella a lot. I'm realizing that I'm like 3 for 3 on collaborations playing Svella. I don't know why. It's like totally random, but I really like that deck, and it plays well every time.
I've been playing my Edgar deck a little bit more. A couple of the pods that we've been in have been leaning higher powered, and so Eminence, is completely fair and super cool
Totally
and
balanced,
chill.
yeah.
So I have been leaning on that deck a little bit more because even though the deck itself is like sometimes can be a little bit slower because it is like 41 vampires, leaning on Edgar's Eminence ability means that it's still going to stay at like a higher power level than like a normal vampire commander would be. And yeah, use code NERDS at 5 at checkout to save 5% on your entire Dragon Shield
5%.
order. I
Crazy
usually
discount.
tutor for Ancestral Mask, but curious what y'all would pick.
Right now, I don't think I would tutor because you have so much going for you that's just good. So like I would play Snake Umbra to draw. And right now, yeah, I don't think I would do anything. I think I would connect with Wilson for friggin' 8 damage, draw 2. And this hand's missing, like, you've got the beef and the card draw, so I would save it. Maybe tutor for like a Kenris transformation on end step. I guess, what would we discard out of this hand? Maybe just this Enchantress? Because we already have another one.
Yeah, I'd say maybe that. And yeah, Svella. Svella's been hitting hard
let's
lately.
discard this thing. We don't need this Umbra Mystic.
Oh, okay.
This looks good. Although we have still to discard one, so maybe these 2.
Cool. I mean, you're drawing so many cards anyway.
Yeah, then we fire off the end step E-Toots, and we get whatever we need.
Yeah.
If we can get Ancestral Mask if we want to kill somebody, or we can get Kenner's Transformation to remove something.
I think that's a good turn 2 showing.
Okay, so another pretty good Goldfish. We will go to the 3rd and final Goldfish. This hand is, I think we keep this, right?
Bop, what's that? What's the crusty one?
You can play an extra land as long as it's a forest. And you
Oh.
can sacrifice it for 2 green mana.
That's pretty sick.
And it's an enchantment. So
The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that we don't have Flaming Fists. Thank you so much, Mopkins.
Hopkins, you're getting a Goldfish after you're going to the queue. Okay, so let's kick this started. We're definitely keeping this hand. So we go turn 1 birds. Pardon my messy board state. Turn 2. Now we get to start thinking. I think we just have to slam the Enchantress
Yeah.
because we want to play this. So the next turn, we're gonna go here. We can play Gaia's Touch, draw a card, play an extra land as a forest,
What do you mean by that?
and then let's get Wilson out. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Now it's turn 4. We can play Beseiju. We don't have any extra forests, but we can play some enchantresses. We'll get the Satyr Enchanter down.
Yeah.
Then we get to like really start firing off.
We could
Let's go.
Flaming Fist too. If you
Yeah,
want.
let's go Griff Spoon.
And
'cause
thank
it's
you
cheaper.
so much, NJ Yank fan. We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
All right, so we get to draw 2 off that, right? 1 from Enchanter, 1 from Enchantress. Extra forest for turn. We're so good at this game. We're so good. We don't get to play Flaming Fist, sadly, but we can at least play Elvish Mystic. Let's play him over here. Boop. And then we hit for 6. Okay, and then we take our 5th turn, Soaring. What does this do? Enchanted creature can't be blocked by creatures of power 3 or greater. Oh, interesting.
I thought you were just being annoying and being like, "Oh, Soaring, what does this do?"
No.
You're like, "Shut up, BZ."
I was looking at a separate
And thank you
card.
so much, Mr. Bioshock.
Thanks, guys.
Send it over. I got you.
Yeah, we got this chill night of after hours goldfishing. It's going to go great. So we get to draw 2 cards from playing this. Extra Forest. Oh, my. Your deck is popping off right now.
Yeah, these are some very cool goldfish.
We get to remove their best thing. Let's move this over here. And then we draw 3 cards. 1 from ETB and 2 from cast. Just absolutely nuts. Absolutely wild. I actually think we didn't play a land, so realistically we should have this one in play too. Because we would have drawn cards, then played this, then our extra forest. Jeez. Okay. And then we can play Mantle, but we don't get any value out of it. We're like sort of out of gas. So I would probably fetch... get a plains. We can get whatever, but we'll just get a plains.
Yeah, Moxfield's making it so easy. And the way you send a deck is you're going to submit a super chat of $10 or more, and then you'll email it to the email listed above, deckaudits@nitpicking-nerds.com, and we will add you to the queue.
Yeah,
Currently, there are 4 people in queue right now, so you would be 5th after this.
I'm firing off this Mantle. I want to make a hype turn, so we'll draw 2. Sheesh. And then you know what? While we're here, we're stunting at this point. We're going to cast Seal to draw 2 more cards. Absolutely nonsense, you know. I think realistically, we could have also played Soul Ring and tapped it. This is our board state on turn 5.
This is sick.
I don't think you guys can see it, actually, that we're on turn 5, but this is turn 5. Do we want to bother to that? I think we're fine.
Yeah, it's not too late for you to join. If you want to join queue, you're free to. And if you have to go to bed right now or something, we will post this as a VOD so you can watch it later.
Yeah, this was John's deck, right?
Yeah.
John, I mean, if we wanted to give a rating out of 10 for how these 3 goldfishes played out, what is it, a 9 out of 10?
This was sick, yeah.
Maybe 8.5 out of 10. 8.7. I don't really know how you get too much better than at least this turn.
Yeah. Also, when you submit stuff, make sure that if your YouTube name does not match up with your email name, please let me know so that I can kind of like match everything.
Yeah, just clarify that for us. But yeah, I would final grade 9 out of 10. That was very good.
These are very good.
What a great showing. It's just a shame that Wilson had to turn to drugs.
Sorry, I'm also just checking something. This is
It's cool. I'm just crunching.
This person says, "Thank you very much for the help. Looking to tail down a few cuts for the deck and a couple of replacements."
Honestly, goldfishing is one of the best ways that I found to do my last like 3 or 4 cuts. I just run the deck with 104 cards, and then I can see in my openers like what is not looking very good. So we've got Alenda this time around. Let me scroll down so you guys can see it. Whenever the creature dies, put a counter on her, and when she dies, you get X11's Rex's her power.
Yeah, I got you. Sorry, I'm reading chat.
No, you're
yeah,
right.
and no, thank you so much for submitting it. We appreciate it.
Yeah, let's get to the playtesting. We're going to fire this off. This is our first hand. Okay, what is this? Acacian Store.
I've never seen that.
It enters tapped. You can choose not to untap it to put a storage counter on it, and you can tap it and remove X storage counters to add an amount of white equal to X to your mana pool.
Oh, wait, no, I got you, Seven.
So
Sorry.
that's a one-time deal. I don't know about that land, but this is a 3-lander. Ooh, but this is not looking hot. Oh, I see. We're playing Cataclysm in this deck. That's probably why cards like this is in here.
Yeah, try Moxfield. It's really, really nice.
Dang. Okay, so chat, this is looking like a mull to me. I'm not really sure what this hand is going to do. Like,
So,
what's our game
what
plan?
did this
Is
thing do again? Sorry.
it doesn't really matter. You can not untap it, and it'll make more mana later. I think it's because you want to sacrifice.
Yeah, so in theory, it's like Master of Dark Rights. You don't have anything to sack immediately.
Yeah, this looks like a mull. I think we don't need to mull over this too much. We're definitely going to mulligan. How do we even do that?
Mull the entire day. No, it's cool.
How do we even mulligan? Player? Can we do it here?
No, I think it's just... Why don't you just restart?
Yeah, it is, but eventually when we mull again, we'll have to go down to 6.
Well, then you just put one back in the library and shuffle it.
Oh, yeah, because the mulligan roll still draws 7. Never mind.
What's going on right now?
Shut up. All right, so this is a rest in peace. Isn't that a Nombo with our commander?
Yeah.
When Lendo dies. Yeah, that won't even work with the Lendo.
Yeah, I'd probably cut that. a bunch of 1-drops, enchantment that costs 3 that brings 1-drops back to life, and the Armageddon Ravages of War to keep opponent's mana low.
Oh, that'll keep them mana light. Don't you worry. So we've got Cabal Coffers, which actually not really a land in this hand. Voldaren Estate, Karn's Bastion.
So you don't have any colored mana except for Blood Artist and Elenda in this hand. That's a little rough.
And yeah, Stasis not. I don't know if this is a keep either.
This might not be a keep.
Because like Rest in Peace craps on Blood Artist too. So I guess I would mulligan again. Okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing this again on a future stream. So.
All right, so now we're down to 6. This is gonna be our 6-card hand, but we have Grave Pact and Bishop. I guess we just ship this to the bottom.
Yeah.
How do I do that quickly? Move to the bottom. There we go. Shift L. Okay. So this is our opening hand. We're going to draw for the first turn. I guess we're just going to fire off Swamp. Then we'll go turn 2.
You say that like it's like the worst. Like I guess we'll play Swamp.
Guess we're firing off a Swamp here, chat.
Yeah. You can also play Skrelv if you wanted, but...
Is that better, maybe?
I think so, because it gets the protection online, and it also... Blood Artist, since nothing will be dying probably turn 2, you know, if that's a really big piece of your game plan, you might not want it to...
Yeah, it's more mana efficient to play Blood Artist, but we have nothing to do next turn in our hand, so it probably doesn't matter. Let's go to the next turn. Wow, that just kind of worked out anyway. We get to play Master and Blood Artist. Okay. Okay, I like him where this is going.
And then if Blood Artist gets targeted or something, which it probably, you know, it's really dangerous in here. You
it
could
won't,
get
because of Skrelv.
I was doing paperwork the whole morning and half the afternoon and had to go work in the evening. Yeah, I had to do work today too, and we had to record, and it sucks.
Imagine working. I mean,
and then, you know, so...
We're working right now.
Yeah, so I'm a little tired too. I've got you. Missed 2 May deck audits. A chance you guys could check it. We are not doing deck audits tonight. However, we will be back on Tuesday to do something.
We did deck audits like 3 streams in a row, so and I'm not sure how we're going to be feeling, but we might go to it, we might not. Toxic Deluge. I'm not sure about Deluge in this deck because Elenda, when she dies, it checks her power. So when you shrink her, you know, if she's a 10/10 and you X10, you don't get any vampires off of that.
Yeah, do you have like Vanquish the Horde and stuff in here? I mean,
That's
would be
probably
cheaper
better.
anyways.
Yeah, I don't think you want. I mean, Elenda quite often will survive this, but just something to note that if she were to die, you get less vampires. So now we can play Grave Pact and activate.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining the Discord. We appreciate it.
We can play a Fiend Hunter.
It should be like, sometimes we post announcements if we've done collabs, and sometimes, which I have to do really quickly, and then also Carbot will tell you when you're live. We actually had a video premiere today with Edie Hijinks. So
Elder Dragon Hijinks.
Yeah, so if you are interested, go check it out. It's a game where BZ plays Fella, and I play Baloth.
If you're looking tomorrow for games that we're guesting in,
it's not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow. When is it?
Saturday for patrons, Sunday for normal people.
There's another channel that we'll be on, and I'm also playing Svello. Let's see. March of the Canonized. We cannot cast it.
What's the board wipe? That is either Olivia's Wrath, or you could be talking about Kindred Dominance, but probably Olivia's Wrath. That one is only 5 mana. It's cool, and yeah, check it out. They were a lot of fun to do.
I think we go Grave Pact because now this is our turn 5. We don't get a land drop, but we get to like sacrifice Blood Artist.
I'll post
and then trigger Grave Pact. Everybody sacrifices. We get 3 counters on Elenda, and then Blood Artist dies, so we also get a 5th. So now our Elenda's a 5/5, and we have Skrelv back up. This went from like a kind of sketchy mold of 6 to it panned out pretty good. If I can have this in play on turn 5, we are gonna have to figure out how to draw cards.
Yeah, and patrons are not normal people. They are in ours they are our generous gifters. So
there are creature tokens.
Yeah. So, but I don't know what the other channel that we will be on calls theirs. I completely forget.
All right. So now we've got.
Yeah, Kindred Dominance is super cool. Arg Tribal. That's funny.
This is good. So this hand looks not keepable, right? We got Greaves as our only castable.
Lambs? Yeah.
We are in the draw, but I don't. There's nothing that jumps out to me as like, oh my god, this hand is so great.
This isn't that great.
So let's look at our first.
I'm wondering what your land count is in like this.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a little bit low.
You always seem a little bit short of lands.
So here's our second 7. We are again only on 2 lands, but with 1 more land we can cast everything. Although we don't have card draw now.
What about playing the deck on Goldfish? What do you? I mean, we are goldfishing decks. We're not going to be playing.
It's not MTG Goldfish. Goldfishing is the action of playtesting the first 5 turns of your deck.
Perhaps Slaughter the Strong over Toxic Deluge, still 3 mana and kills everything but Elenda if you played her, and kills Elenda when she gets big.
potentially an option.
It's an option. I mean, I would.
There's a lot of board wipes in this deck. We have 3 in our opener, so maybe just on that alone, we can't keep a hand that has 2 lands and 3 board wipes.
No.
So let's go to our. This is our first mull to 6. It's looking like you
This
might
is
have a
not
land
good.
problem. This hand is also not looking great because the Ozolith does nothing with this. Yeah, we got to go to 5 here. Okay, we're going to 5. Now we've got 2 lands again.
But one of them doesn't make color.
I think at this point I'm forced. We just have to keep this.
I think you do too.
I'm not
you
going
put
to
back
4.
Alshnorn and you put back
Yeah, so let's try
Conqueror,
Shift L.
probably, right?
And
actually,
let's put the sack outlet back,
Okay.
I guess, and hope for the best. So this is a turn 1. Oh, thank God. Thank God. We got bailed out by an MDFC. Turn 2, bailed out by another MDFC. We can cast
Cruel
probably
Celebrate
this guy.
or
And then we'll go
Charismatic?
to
Okay, cool.
turn 3, Sanguine Bond.
I don't think it's time for Sanguine
Let's
Bond.
go tap land Greaves so we can fire it
Yeah.
up on Alenda next turn.
I think so.
Then turn 4, we'll play Vault. Fire this off. Equip it. No one can do anything about it. Then on turn 5, wow. Does this deck just have 2 landers and then draw like a bunch of land? It's,
Yeah, I want to see your list. Let me check it out on my phone. But
Yeah.
it does seem that you are running a little low on
I think
lands.
we're lacking a little bit on card draw and we're
You
lacking
said
a little bit on lands.
39 mana?
Dang.
Do you mean if you have 39 lands, that's a lot usually.
Or do you mean like
and
all
hey,
mana
Thomas, thanks
production?
for joining.
Yeah, or you mean like all mana production is 39?
Let me check real quick.
I mean, I could also check out if we just back out of this.
Yeah. This is a 39. This is 35, 30, and 39, including MDFC.
Wow, so just like a rough showing. But we
Mm.
did at least hit our land drops. So the best we can do is this is our board stand on turn 5. Again, actually, not bad. We kind of saved it considering we mulled to 5.
We did mull to 5, and that was a little rough.
I'm looking for like card draw, though. I don't see a lot of that going on. It feels like you're going to fizzle out. Like,
Pretty
I haven't
quickly.
hit a card draw spell yet. We still haven't hit one.
Yeah, at best, I'm seeing like Twilight Prophet in here, which is. Ugh.
We're this far deep, and
I'm
still
looking
don't
on
think
the list, and I'm not really finding.
look how deep we are. We're just like,
Yeesh.
I don't think we can draw cards. So let's go to our third and final game. What is happening with these lands? We obviously have to mulligan this. This is our freebie. We have a 1-lander. Again, we have to mulligan. Okay,
So we're down
so
to 6.
down to 6, but this is a 3-lander.
There isn't that much in the way of card draw. It's a token generating deck. Yes, but you probably need card draw in here because if you know.
Yeah, I would say you
your
really
stuff
need
wipes out.
you really need card
won't
draw
have anything.
regardless of what you're doing. You're gonna fizzle out very quickly, and I think that has been shown a little bit in the 2 hands we've drawn so far, where we get to turn 5 and it's like we're looking good, but then we look at our hand, and we have like 3 cards.
Yeah, you go now what? So card draw is the backbone of a lot of decks, honestly.
So we keep this, and then this is our 6, right? So we put this in the bottom. This hand looks fine. Let's draw our first card. Probably just slam Master here, draw. All right, we get to play Black Blade. It's not going to be good for a while, but it's fine to play now. Turn 3, yeesh, nothing we can do. We can, Swords a creature if that comes up.
Yeah, put some card draw that's including some protection, like your temple is under attack. I don't love your temple is under attack
It's a
because,
step in the right direction.
but it definitely, card draw does help. Benny Brax to avoid mana bricks.
Yeah, Benny Brax is
Benny
good.
Brax, yeah, he just went down in price too.
He
No,
did.
no Esper Buddy, yeah, no Ristic Buddy here. This is my favorite deck. Have fun. I was like,
We do like having fun.
we do like having fun here.
Okay, so we can play
And-
Teysa, and then we'll go to turn 5, and it looks like all we can do is, okay, Soul Ring. I guess we just play Soul Ring, and then do we play Alenda?
I guess. I mean,
Or do we just play Vona?
it's not like you have any other protection in your hand.
Maybe get Vona out.
Yeah, sure.
So this is a fine start to the game, but, again, we have 1 card, and we have no way to refill, so I guess if I had to grade these starts, the mulligans were unfortunate. Probably just unlucky that we didn't find lands because we kept drawing them.
Yeah, and you've run 35, and especially 39 with MDFCs. That
Yeah,
seems
that's
like
more than enough.
Yeah, that seems more than I'd.
I would probably give us like a 6.5. You've got all the plays, but you're just missing card draw.
You're missing
I
a
think
lot.
you
of
really, really need card draw.
Yeah, and hey, this is late for us. We are vibing tonight. We're night owls to begin with,
We
so we're usually up this late, but we didn't have as much time during the day to do streams, so we're making it up right now, hanging out. How you doing? Yeah, Skull Clamp, definitely cool.
All right, let's go to the next deck here. We got Sidisi Umori. That's spicy. So Umori means
Ken, we love you.
Ken. Late night for Ken. Umori says we can only play of one type, and I assume that's creatures. 65 creatures and 34 lands, along with the best land, Field of the Dead. All right, I mean, I want to get into this. This is goofy.
Yeah, we're doing great here. It's a little late. It's a little bit late for us. We are having fun. We are trying a new thing for stream, goldfishing, and we're just vibing for a couple hours. Happy to see all of you here. If we haven't been able to hang out before,
Yeah, we're just
and if
goldfishing your
you
decks.
are returning, welcome back.
It looks like our after hours audience is starting to build up. We got like 60 people in here right now. Okay, so this is our first hand.
Oh my God, the best Black Titan.
Yeah, this is the best Black Titan I
Blight
can think
Titan?
of. Blight Titan is really good because it like totally mills you. It's actually not great, but this is an all creature deck, so we won't judge it based on this. We have to mull this, right? If we had a blue land, you could maybe
Yeah, it's
keep
like
it.
there's nothing. What state are we in? We are in Rhode Island.
So this is our first mull.
So it is 11:54 p.m. here.
So you didn't keep our Avacyn's Pilgrim hand, but you would keep this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not like you have other ramp spells or anything. You're running.
Well, I'm saying you didn't want to keep before 2 lands and an Avacyn's Pilgrim, but you will keep 2 lands and a Tangled, right?
Yeah, because it's at 1, it counts as a land. 2, you do have at least a play or 2.
Well, we had plays in the Wilson deck.
I didn't think that was like great though.
All right, so let's
Yeah, after dark. I did disable parental controls to view NN after dark.
after hours.
Yeah, you're a couple hours behind us then, huh?
All right, so that's an easy turn 1. Turn 2.
Thank you so much, Carl Wasser. I think that's how you pronounce it, but thank you so much. Send it over.
Turn 2, we're firing off ramp for sure. Turn 3, we can just go Sidisi, right? That's got to be what you want to do on turn 3. We will hit it with the mills. We hit 1, so we get a zombie. Can I make this here? Ooh, nice. First token. First token of the stream. We got a zombie. Okay. So next we're going to go up.
Got it, NSFW. And yeah,
Turn
Joe
4.
left 8 months ago.
This is true. You might have missed Nitpicking Nerds lately. So we're going to play with tap land. We'll send it in with Sidisi for sure. Scarab God and 2 others and Uro. So we get to make another token. Another, not an insect. Get out of here. What is this, Grist? Get out of here. Go away.
I also like how it's labeled token on it.
Just in case I thought that this zombie, this full art zombie with no text was a card. Thanks, Moxfield. What would you play here? I think we can escape Uro. No, we cannot escape Uro with this mana. We can play Hermit, Druid, and Fiend Artisan. Or we can play Goreclaw.
I think Goreclaw is really good. It's quote unquote. It's
I know why. You just want to play Blight Titan. You want to get that Blight
I mean,
Titan.
Goreclaw is so good. I've played him a few times in drafting decks with like Cube and just Commander Masters draft, and he's just been really powerful.
This is going to be a good showing for this deck. I mean, we're going to attack, mill 3, hit a creature because I don't see how this deck misses on that mill. Make another zombie. Then we can cast Blight Titan for 4 mana. And then he enters and we mill 2. And one of them was a creature, so we get a zombie.
This is sick.
We're going to get another zombie. This wasn't even a Soul Ring start. It was just normal stuff. And then we also get an Incubate token. Can I get that? Oh, here we go. Boom. And what do we get? X is the number of creature cards in our graveyard. Let me just view. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are those real words?
Urborg.
That sounds like.
So we get to incubate like 8 from this thing? Jeez.
And you do have the 2 mana to have it go before the next turn.
Oh, we actually get to play Splinter Fright for 1 mana because its power and toughness checks in all zones. So it's going to be equal to like 8. So we get to play an 8/8. This is our turn 5. We have
That's nice.
8, 11, 12. We have 38 power.
That's sick.
On deck?
This is a cool deck.
And this is turn 5.
Yeah. Before you do the next showing, definitely talk about our sponsor.
I want to talk about our sponsor before Mia tries to cut me off. We're gonna talk about Card Kingdom.
Where is it?
It's somewhere.
Oh, B.
Well, we don't have to have. Card Kingdom is our sponsor. We love Card Kingdom. We have to show their logo on screen. So here we go. I know where to find their logo. Their website. You can go to Card Kingdom, get free shipping on orders $50 or more. Apparently, you can enter to win gift cards. You can pre-order Fallout. You can scroll. They've got a very handy wheels of new spoilers here that you can look at. Commander cards. We're even going to have a landing page at some point, so definitely get over to Card Kingdom and check that out. And we're going to go to our next opening hand.
We love them, and
This was our best
if a deck
Goldfish yet.
pops off at turn 5, it's around an 8 in power. Well, if it pops off at turn 5 consistently, that's the big deal, because like if it pops off turn 5, but you can only do it when you have Soul Ring, that's not an 8.
Yeah, I would say that's a little nebulous. Kind of using the number scale at all is a little nebulous. We're gonna take a big mully on this one.
We're more
Free 7.
ranking how the deck is like
How those these three Goldfishes go for us.
Yeah. And what's Card Kingdom? It is a place online to buy and sell cards. They're really, really awesome.
They're great.
They're our sponsor. We love them. They're really awesome because unlike Redacted, the other site,
It's all one package.
oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's like if you sell to them on their buy list, they can pay you in PayPal like cash,
Okay, so
not
this
just
is
credit.
this is our free 7. Mia, would you keep this? We don't have green.
So you have Abby, some duel.
We have a surveil duel, so we get an extra look at a green if we keep this. We have
So
realistically
you have nothing to play basically.
we have no castable
You
spells
can play.
other than
You
channeling.
can play Umori.
We could summon Umori to our hand,
Yeah.
but we get 4 looks at a green source.
Hey, I made the deck. Thought it would be pretty jank with the Umori concept, but it actually works pretty well. Yeah, it seems cool.
All right, I got a question for you, chat.
And Card Kingdom does have good buy list, and yeah, I think they're great. I've sold for them for cash before. It's been really, really nice.
We keep this hand?
It's good for credit too, though.
We have 4 looks at a green source, 3
Yeah.
lands, no green in our hand.
I didn't realize Fallout was pre-ordering at like 400.
Is it really? For what, all 4 precons?
According to them, according to Invisible Discos.
Invisible Discos. Looks like Chad is not having this hand.
I don't love it.
I think, I don't know.
It's like there's no
I would
place.
certainly think about this. Let's see, 4 draws. Yeah, this would have not panned out at all. Oh my god, you saved
I
us.
don't know.
Chad. So we're going to 6.
And I like actually having plays, and I don't know why BZ's so keen on keeping hands without plays.
I play limited Magic.
This is Commander.
And do you know that every hand has 2 extra cards in it because we have Umore and Tadisi?
I mean, this is Commander, and we get a free draw no matter what turn turn order
All
we
right, so
started.
we're mulliganing this. We're gonna chip Forest to the bottom, but we'll keep this hand. It seems I don't think you can mull this hand, right?
No.
It's not the best, but
No, we can put
Oof.
Umori in, we can play Sidisi.
so we'll throw Path of Ancestry for turn 1. Okay, Tri-Belder just saved us. Let's go Command Tower, Tri-Belder, sack it. Let's get a Forest. Let's get the Forest that we mulliganed. There we go. All right, and then we draw.
Yeah, we use the free mull, and we... Yes,
Sidisi, mill
Sakura
3.
Kindred Elder.
We hit a token like an absolute G. All right, so then we get to go to our turn 4. This is now. This deck is kind of putting on a show.
Yeah, I don't know. I really
Actually,
like the
let's-
concept. I want to build a companion deck at some point.
Yeah, we'll play
It's
the
very
crab.
cool, and it is
mill
3.52 without lands. So keeping a 2-lander is very sus to me.
All right, so we will get a token from the crab mill, attack somebody, mill 3, get another token. Okay. Then I don't know if we can really play much else. Oh, I guess we should have played this thing. Let's assume we played this, because obviously. Then we're also going to get 2 from this thing. We're going to get 2 horrors that are 1/1s.
Otrimi and Karuga, that's a cool one. I definitely I bought the Otrimi pre-con, and I wanted to really mutate, and I'm not a big fan, but having the Karuga companion, really nice.
Okay, so that wasn't even turn 5, Jad. That was turn 4, so we're going to untap. Take our last turn. Okay, so we don't have a land, which is a little sad. Augur of Autumn.
I mean, you could try and get a
Yeah,
land.
because we get multiple looks at this. So
And thank you so much for watching the collab and supporting us. We really appreciate it. We had
Top
a lot
card-
of fun.
top card is a land, so we play it. Mill 3, we get a horror and we get a zombie. Got here, Toski. Jeez. Okay, we get those. Then we can check our top card again. It's a creature, which is that's funny in this deck. It's always going to be a creature or land, so you can always play it. We can't cast it, so we just attack. Mill 3, reset the top card, make another horror and another zombie.
Is the queue full? No, it's not full. You just have to send a super chat of $10 or more, and then email it to the deck audits at nitpicking-nerds.com. The email pinned in the chat.
All right, then we have Barracuda on top.
So if your opponents don't kill the commander, lots of zombies come out.
I guess so. Sheesh. All right, this was another amazing turn. I think we have one more goldfish, right?
Sure. I mean, I've been reading chat. I don't.
That's good. Well, let's assume we have one more. We've definitely done at least two.
Yeah, Karuga helps a lot in the deck because it guarantees that, you get the card draw and stuff. Nice.
All right.
And Barracuda.
This is a little bit light.
Also, you should end this poll.
Yeah, we should probably end this poll on a hand that we don't have anymore. Let's see. I don't know about this one. We can't.
So you have a lot of lands. You could
Not a lot of colors.
Filter. No, you have all your colors.
We only have one of each color.
Yeah.
And we can't cast either of these.
I mean, free
Probably
mole, right?
Yeah, let's ship this one. We don't need that. Now we've got 2 lands. These 2 are pretty underwhelming. I don't know about this one.
That's rough.
We might go to 6.
I might go to 6.
Yeah, notably, I guess if I'm making note of why I'm mulliganing, it's because of Sewer Nemesis and Urborg Lurgoyf kind of not doing anything.
Yeah, this might be kind of like weird, but I think Beasley agrees with me on this. If your play group allows free mollies as many times as you want and you're not punished for it, it leads to bad deck building.
You won't ever be able to figure out if you're making mistakes or not.
You're not punished for your deck building mistakes. So if you have 31 lands, for instance, you're always going to find a hand that has like 3 or 4 lands, and you're not going to be punished for the fact that you're putting in less than a third of lands. So.
Then it's like, then technically the right move is to play 25 lands, right?
Yeah.
And just mulligan 10 times. Like,
or mold a Soul Ring every time. And
yeah.
So I think that unlimited mulligans is bad for the game.
It can create some toxic games accidentally. I think this is a keep. This is our 6th, I think. So we're going to put back this clone, and we're going to surveil 1. It's a land, so we'll keep it. And then we go to turn 2. Let's just play it. I guess we play the Spooter. Upkeep, we're going to mill 1, then draw a card. Play a land.
Yeah. I don't know about the stream stutter. I hope it's not us. We are plugged into Ethernet right now, so hopefully that's not good. Some people do play with infinite moles. A little bit weird. I think 1 free mole is also good. And I do like the fact that you can draw 7 and then tuck cards back. I think that's very smart. Karuga, that's really cool. I like the fact that you guys are, like, you're getting the draw triggers, and you're just, like Mutate in theory is cool. I just don't like playing it personally, but that's, like, I hope that deck works really, really well for you, and I don't know how people play with that few lands either. It's just really
evoke Moldrifter.
It just kind of like it definitely, the free molly thing definitely speaks, or you just build for your meta, right? Like, we've done deck odds before and people say I build to my meta, that's why there's so much XYZ removal, or that's why it's light on this. But if you build to the meta of unlimited moles, then you're gonna build poorly in the long run.
So we struggled a little bit to hit land drops this time around, but we can still do a little something. We can play Sidisi. We should have milled in our upkeep. We did that. Okay. Sidisi. 1, 2, 3. Let's get a zombie. Okay. We can't really do anything else.
Thank you so much, Justin. Send it over.
We can tutor for Field of the Dead. So let me do that just to say that I can do it. We've now put Field of the Dead in play with our Reclaimer. And that's going to be it for this one. How would you give these starts? This one was the weakest, but it's still, you have 4 cards in hand and 5 mana.
I mean, I think that's a pretty good start. I think that in Commander, you don't need to be, like, it's great to be explosive, of course, but since there is so much interaction being thrown around, sometimes a more, muted start sometimes helps you win the game because no one's throwing their interaction onto you.
Wait, so was it good that we had 38 power, or was it bad?
Oh, it was definitely good. I mean, being unstoppable is amazing, but also just remember that Goldfish are not accurate to the fact that you have 3 other players.
That was pretty accurate, I think. I don't think anybody really would have stopped what we were doing because we weren't really doing anything. We were just like spinning our wheels and making tokens. The Blight Titan made a lot of power. I would give this a 9.2. This was about as good as another showing you can have.
It was super cool, yeah.
Let's get to the next deck here. As we move through our chill little stream, we're just hanging out, late night, gold fishing. We've all been there.
38 power is a liability. Yeah, I mean, when you do make a lot of power, you do have a lot on the board, but also everyone goes, they're the threat, get them. So, sometimes you die a lot quicker, too.
All right, this deck has 36 lands. We'll make note of that. And we'll go to the playtest, and we will draw our first hand. Well, there's no lands, so I think we should take a free mull. Now we've got two and a half lands, okay. And a Plague Crafter and an Inti. This looks like a keep to me.
Sure.
So we go turn 1. Let's just play Kazul's Fury. Draw.
Can you not flip those over? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
Are you allowed to?
Turn over. Okay. I mean, I guess. We'll play Command Tower and play Inti. Then we go to turn 3. This has been very scripted so far. Now, which MDFC or Mount Doom do you want to play?
So Carter's turn 4.
We want to maybe get down Lelia or Playcrafter this turn.
Yeah, I might play Mount Doom.
We could attack with this and discard a card to impulse draw first.
Sure.
I don't know if that's correct in this deck, but let's try it. Let's discard this to impulse draw this. Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. Then we can play Playcrafter and sacrifice itself, I guess. I think this puts a counter on itself, so let's go to the next turn.
And you're gonna play Carter.
I don't think Carter's very
Really?
good.
Oh,
There's not a chance to put many creatures in play. Probably just go Lelia.
Okay.
Then we attack. Impulse draw this. We could discard a card if we want to impulse draw again, but we won't be able to play it. But Lelia gets bigger. And let's just leave it at that. We can't cast this, right, until the end of our turn. Yeah, so we can't play this. And then we just accept that we hit them for a bunch. And we can play a land post-combat. We'll play this tap.
Yeah, I would play the Lelia.
Tap MDFC. Then we go to the final turn. Oh, Soul Ring to cap things off? Let's play Soul Ring. Let's just punch. We'll discard maybe this Chainer, and we'll double impulse draw.
Yeah, you don't need to attack with Inti to get the trigger. I think it just says when you attack.
Yeah, and then we're going to be hitting for 9. We could play Grim Haruspex. And actually, if an opponent has, if there's 3 wastes type cards at the table, we could, depending, get this Obsidian Charmaw down too. And we obviously are going to play a land.
Yeah, we like this one so far. It's like really cool.
This seems sick to me. And we get to Wasteland somebody.
BZ had a Carter deck. I think you took it apart, or you're in
I'm in the
process of
yeah.
taking it apart.
All right, next hand.
Also, nice choice of swamps. Those are my favorite.
Those are really good. This hand's probably a mulligan. We have 2 plays, and we can probably draw land, but we don't even have all our colors. You think it's a mull? So we'll ship this. Go to our second 7. 3 lands and a signet. Yeah, we're in.
Sure.
We're in for
no
this.
free snuff out right now, though.
We are in. We'll play the Sulphur Springs. Go to turn 2.
Yeah, scam style. Oh, you're 4. Oh, nice.
With this deck.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to play Arcane Signet and basic land cycle. You probably have Blood Crypt in
also,
here.
just notice, but thank you for being a member of the channel. We appreciate you.
Spam your emotes. We do have emotes.
Oil Slick lands are still your fave. Yeah, I have those in Atraxa. They are, oh my god, they're amazing. I wish I could put them in more, but I think we only have like 10 rocking around between the 2 of us.
Yeah, definitely spam your emotes.
Yeah, if you're a member of the channel, everyone, which is like $2 or more, if depending on what tier you want to be at, you do get some little emotes in our.
Yes,
in our
all
YouTube.
members that are. It's just $2 to get the emotes. Basically, we don't have any perks above 2. So, let's see. So we've basic land cycled, and now I think we're about to draw a card on turn 3. We'll get. Mia's got those after hours yawns going.
Sorry, I was working today too. Also, yeah, those are cute. We love them.
They are very cute.
We are actually selling the stickers of them on Whatnot right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I know this is like a weird pitch for like everything we're kind of doing, and so yeah, we have stickers there. We have like, what's it called? We also have like cards we sign, and we're gonna expand it more into a little bit of a shop for us. So if you guys have Whatnot and you want to check it out, go check us out there.
So this turn we'll just play a tapped crypt, and then we'll get ready for turn 4.
And oh, did you buy them separately? Because we bought the all be one like the packs, and we got them in there.
We'll get Talisman down. Our mana's really ramping up. I think at this point we can just play Carter. They're gonna.
They have at least a couple creatures.
Hopefully they have a few things.
Hey,
you know?
thanks for joining.
And we can even hold up Snuff Out. So let's go to turn 5 now. We can play this. We can make them sack creatures if we're done playing nice. We'll make them sack creatures, and then we attack, we exert, and when they take 12, or they just take 8, if we want to.
Do I share BZ's love for Fire Covenant? Yes, I do like Fire Covenant a lot. I only have it in CEDH, but
It's a good card.
I do like it a
It's
lot.
pretty sick.
But I hate that printing. I think it's crusty, and I will only play the Secret Lair printing. But
Second
yes,
hand.
I do like the card.
Second
They reprinted
hand.
Snuff Out. Yes, they did. They reprinted it in a Doctor Who pre-con, so it is like $5 right now.
Oh, this is our third hand, actually.
It was like $5 each for like 16 of them. Yeah, some of the basic lands go for a lot. I know the Tokyo lands, the swamps in particular, are like $10 or $20.
Dang. How do we feel about this hand? We've got no plays, really, but we have 4 lands. I mean, we can force people to make Forbidden Orchard tokens and then use Carter to run them into each other.
I don't like doing nothing till turn 4.
Yeah, I bet you have a lot of signets in this deck. And this is our first mull, so...
Yeah, Forbidden Orchard is really sick.
I'll go to second 7.
That's a card I really like.
All right,
personally.
Mega Punished. We're going to our 6. Going to 6 cards. Oh, just Ultra Mega Punished. We're going to 5, folks. And we got to keep this. We'll get rid of Unearth. And we'll get rid of Chainer.
Yeah, probably.
Yikes. This makes me wish we kept our first hand, but hindsight. Turn 1. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Thanks for
Turn
the
1
dab
was this.
emote, Ken.
Thanks, Ken. All right, so we are going to basic land cycle this for Blood Crypt, I guess?
Yeah, sure.
That seems like the move. We will shuffle our library.
It's the best swamp that we have.
Now it's turn 2. We'll play Graven Cairns and nothing. Doesn't feel great, but
No.
we're trying to salvage this Mold of 5 at this point. Next turn, Den of the Bugbear, welcome aboard.
And in theory, we could.
And then we'll just go to the next turn.
Yeah, I guess this is sad because we don't have any turn 4 plays until turn 4 anyways.
Yeah,
If you see someone play Forbidden Orchard, you know they are up to something dubious.
pretty much. Pretty much.
Yes, but also I just really like the...
Mia plays it to fix mana.
I mean,
and
partially, but also the art is really nice in that full art one.
that's true. So this turn, I would hold up Fire Covenant, and then we'll Fire Covenant the heck out of them, and hopefully make up for the fact that we mulligan. And then on turn 5, this isn't going to be the best showing, but I guess we just play maybe Meat Hook for 2. Maybe we hold up Hagramulling. Or if they have creatures for some reason, we can play Carter. But we did just Fire Covenant a lot of them away.
Not
so.
the best showing of this, unfortunately, but you still have another Goldfish, Graven Karen.
Yeah, this was the third Goldfish.
And
It was the
thoughts
first one
on
we
new
had.
Surveil lands. I think they could be good in EDH. I think they're way better than any of the other tap lands that are coming in, like the Gain 1 Life ones or Scry ones. So,
How do you want to rate these 3?
Oh, I thought this was our...
I'm pretty sure this is the
Second.
third one.
Okay, that's my beat then.
I would probably go at somewhere around like 6.5.
Yeah, I'd say around the 7 range, maybe a little lower, because unfortunately this last one was a little sad, and we did have to mull.
This deck might want to take its time
I think Surveil lands are good,
to make up for the fact that, it's a little slower to get going. But
especially if you have active synergy with them. I'm not sure. I think they might. Do you think the Surveil lands will dip in price?
hey, I remember this deck. I am not sure. We did this deck as an audit, so now we get to Goldfish.
Yeah, 7.6 range. I think this is right before a 7-ish or so.
Right. So
They
we
are
got-
good. I wonder if they'll go down. I think they might go down too. There's a lot of hype for them right now, and I feel like certain cards are really hyped and they'll just kind of settle. But I don't see them going below like a few bucks. I don't see them going. And hey, Matt.
Hi, Matt. All right, so we got Elish Norn.
Yeah, the Demir one, really, really good.
She has a trigger when we get dealt damage, and then she can turn into an awesome Saga and blow things up. So let's start the play, because we audited this deck, so it's going to play test perfect. You just know it.
Oh, 2 non-canon sets per year now is just Universes Beyond. I do know they have the multi, what's it called? Like the multi Marvel type deal. So I assume that'll be going on for a bit then, right?
We also have a Soul Ring in the house. Turn 1 Soul Ring. This is our first one in the stream so far.
Turn 2 Roaming Throne.
We're obviously going
That's
to keep
insane.
this hand. I mean, it's kind of busted. So we'll go Soul Ring.
You did not want to play Sword of the Animist?
Oh, yeah, we could also play Sword. Okay. Then we get to play, turn 2 Roaming Throne.
Yeah. What are your favorite colors? BZ is an Abzan main,
Untap.
so green, black, white, and I am a Mardu main, black, white, red.
Unfortunately,
2 Lord of the Rings sets next year?
we don't have Infinite to do here.
But they're coming out with like Final Fantasy and stuff too. The Sheldon Secret Lair, that does look really cool. I really like that Teferi's Protection and Command Tower art.
Our options, we have a few options. We could play Indoctrination Attendant. Oh my god, this actually works because we get the Roaming Throne gives us an extra Phyrexian trigger. So we can tap 4 for Indoctrination Attendant, trigger twice, bounce Soul Ring and a land, play the land, play Soul Ring. we have to get our 2 like Phyrexian Might tokens. Oops. Add token. Little guy.
And yeah, I do know they're getting a lot of Marvel sets. Tales from Middle Earth. Okay, sounds like yeah. We're just too different. We only have Orzhov in common.
This is silly. Then we also get to equip Roaming Throne. And
Nice.
so it doesn't count itself, but we get to attack and search for another plains because we missed a land drop this turn. And we totally make up for that. Yikes. What? I would be real scared if I'm facing this down. But we get to go to our next turn, play a Ganjo, rip the land off the top like a pro.
Pretty deck, by the way, if this is accurate to all your printings.
I think it is.
Well, they have the serialized Elesh Norn. Nice.
Now what, chat?
Yeah.
Now we can
And
still do stuff.
I do like the IP of like WotC and Magic and stuff, so I do hope that they have that. But we have been joking that the Cowboy set is Corruption at Cowboy County, which is like a frog detective game. It's like a weird indie game.
Yeah,
that
if
we
anyone's
like.
played Frog Detective, that's what we kind of call
yeah,
Thunder
the third
Junction.
one is called the third one is called Corruption at Cowboy County. So
Yeah.
that's what we've been calling it by
That's
accident.
our deep cut. So we're just going to attack because I don't think we can get
Those are
double
nice
triggers.
basics.
So we just get a plains. And then this enters tapped, and we shuffle.
And that's so cool. Yeah, the mystery events. We're actually going to do our first one in Chicago coming up. And
I guess we
yeah,
just slam Wormcoil
Sheldon was
Legend.
very nice. We've met him a couple times though, only in passing. Are we going to play the Ravnica Clue edition? Probably not. I mean,
Ideally, yes, but we have to get our stream set up. Let's see.
Like- okay, like
I talked about it. I was like,
Okay.
yeah, I want to play Ravnica Clue Edition on stream. That'd be sweet.
yeah, I was like, we don't have plans for it right now, but we're definitely open to it.
So turn 5, we're gonna play Arcane Signet, and then I guess we'll just maybe we probably have to move the sword as to not expose our boy, but we can just play Elish Norn, and then attack and get another land.
Nice.
Turns out Soul Ring is busted.
Yeah.
So this is our board state on turn 5. Pretty good.
Yeah, there are a lot of releases right now. And yeah, I'm just like happy that we have such
Oh.
a that's a nice mana grip. I'm so happy that we have such a supportive community. And we will be at MagicCon Chicago. Come find us. You can either message us on Twitter or Patreon if you're a member there. And we can set up a game or a time. We actually do have a meet and greet too. It is from 12 to 1:30, I think, on Friday. So come hang out. Sometimes they give us packs to like give you guys, and we do pack wars, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, so we have a hand that has 0 lands in it, but has Mana Crypt and Pearl Medallion. Probably don't keep, right?
No.
We have nothing to cast. Unfortunate. Next hand,
Amber is yelling, and I am not happy.
Teferi's Protection into Mana Rock looks good. So we're going to keep skis. All right, we'll name Phyrexian. And then we go to
Wow,
the next
really?
turn. And we got a Plains. That's
Daring
good.
today, aren't we?
Let's go Mind Stone. Turn 3. We get to slam turn 3 Smothering Tithe. Now, are our opponents going to pay?
No.
Chat, just fire off yeses and nos, and the first 3 answers we get are going to be if the opponents
I
pay for this or not.
I feel like the deal with Smothering Tithe is that there's always at least one opponent that doesn't pay. Yeah, this hand is juicy.
Hand is looking juiced. No, we have 2 no's and 3 no's, so we're going to get 3 treasures.
Yeah.
This is how you Goldfish.
Thank you so much, Matt. And do you think there will be an in-universe One Ring? I think they'll try, but I don't think it'll be for a while. Oh no, if they're having another Lord of the Rings set, then probably not. I think they would just reprint it there. Yeah, I always try and pay, but in turn 4,
Yeah,
if
you're
someone
not gonna be
slams
able
it,
to-
or this is a turn 3 Smothering Tithe, I'm not sure if I'd have the resources to pay turn 3.
Yeah, thanks so much for that super chat, though.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
That's going to get Amber to shut the heck up.
I'm just gonna grab her. They're doing a Lord of the Rings set. I don't know. Someone in the chat said they were.
I think they meant Lord of the Rings type set. I don't think there's been an announcement for it. I'm not sure. Okay, so we did. We played it on turn 3. We got 3 treasures. Now we're going to untap for turn 4. Play a land. We've got 3 treasures, which is nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 8 mana. So we could just fire off like... We could go Master Splicer and Elish Norn. Crack these treasures. And then add... Let's add a token. Phyrexian Golem. Oh, Yosarian Ore. Thanks for that super chat. We'll get you in the queue for some deck goldfishes. All right, chat. I need your help.
Hey, B is
Miso's in here. Just you can bring her in. Amber might hiss at Miso, but whatever.
Ooh, real awkward.
She might not even look at him.
Hello, thank you so much for the super chat.
It's a sweet little lady. She's just hanging out. She missed us.
Yeah.
She was all sad that she missed us.
Yeah, they
Get
do
some
seem
hype for
like
Amber.
artifacts like the ever-flowing well. I think that's what it's called.
You know, if Amber hisses, we can spam some angry Amber emotes. All right, so chat.
Yeah, thank you so much, Yossarian.
Chat, we got 3 more Smothering Tithe triggers. First 3 answers are what our opponents are going to do as we pass the turn. I need to know if they're paying for these treasures.
Didn't they already do?
This is another turn. We're going to go into our turn 5. What do you think, chat? No? Never pay and no. So we're going to get 3 more treasures as we untap for turn 5. I like the chat's filling in for our opponents.
Perfect.
That's good. That's good. All right, so we can play a tap land, I guess. This deck is also kind of running out on cards, although we are mono white, but we can transform this Elishnorn.
It's too early to pay. Yeah, it's like turn what, 4? And 2 is a lot.
Like we can play this doofus. 1, 2.
I'm just showing
3.
everyone the good little lady.
Yeah, the little lady who's getting some cheek scratchies right now. Hi, Amber.
She's just being a good little cat.
She's
She's just
not
a good baby.
She's being a very big sweetie right now.
Just want to show everyone the wonderful lady we have here. Just some cat content. Okay.
Some wholesome cat content for you.
There we go.
Okay.
Nope.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, so we can what? Pay 3
Amber would
mana?
never pay the tithe. Amber is running 12 land stacks. She can't pay the tithe. She's
Yeah.
not drawing lands.
We still have to put her deck on Moxfield, but she is playing 12 land stacks.
Yeah.
That's been the joke for a
Did
while.
we watch Super Bowl? No.
Nope.
We don't like football.
We cannot flip Norn, but we're set up to flip her next turn. And I think this is the business. So we'll go to our 3rd hand.
She is a good little 2/2, and we are aiming to maybe have Amber and
Whew.
Miso double-sided tokens at some point.
Mia, you thought our last hand was hot fire? We have Soul Ring and Jewel Lotus in
This
this hand.
rocks.
Let's keep, obviously.
Turn 1 Elishnorn?
Let's
No, but you have to
see.
sacrifice.
So we can go turn 1 Soul Ring, Jewel Lotus,
In theory,
Elish
yeah.
Norn. I mean, there's literally nothing else we can
Yeah,
do
the
but cast
superb
Elish Norn.
owl.
And then we can just go to turn 2 when we untap with 3 permanents and 4 mana. Now we
Would
can
you
just
buy a
play...
Taylor Swift Secret Lair? If the cards were good.
Yeah. Let's play Esper Sentinel. Unfortunately, we can't really play anything else, so maybe we play this tap land instead.
Yeah, it's my hope by second rotation Smothering
Turn
Tithe
3.
that someone has the ability to destroy Tithe.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I feel like it either gets destroyed immediately or it sits up for way too long and then you're just sorry. You know,
Yeah.
I only play it in a couple decks, and like the one I play it in is like the wheel deck. So if it's coming out, it better get value immediately.
Yeah, we're going to play Skrelv's Hive, I guess. It's a little awkward. Maybe we don't. No, you know what? Let's play this thing. This thing's good. This can incubate 2. So we're going to, next turn, it's turn 4, and we just have an absurd amount of mana. Again, we're missing out on card
I
draw.
was like, you're a little low on cards here, even with Ristic Buddy, which
Yeah, you know what?
maybe add like 1 or 2 cards in your hand for Ristic Buddy.
Yeah, chat, we've had 2 full turns of Ristic Study. Do you think somebody didn't pay? The first 2 answers will be whether we draw or
Taylor
not.
Swift Secret Lair makes a panorama with Post Malone Secret Lair.
That could be cool. Ken, you hoping for that? Oh, yeah, Ken's actually a Swiftie.
Really? I was like, why
Oh,
is
no, wait,
everything...
I'm thinking of Ariana Grande. Sorry, Ken.
I was like, why is everyone from Buffalo? a
Okay,
Swiftie?
so we got to draw.
At
No, I
you.
think Ken's a Grande fan.
Yeah, no draw and yes. So you get one.
Okay, so we
draw.
get 1.
I like Ariana Grande. I think she's a great vocalist.
There is no doubt that she can sing very
Yeah,
well.
I'm not a big fan of the fact that she was with Mr. SpongeBob, but whatever.
I mean, because
not my
it was
business.
it was immoral, but not illegal. Let's see.
Also, he kind of just looks like her brother,
Oh,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Yeah, you ever seen SpongeBob Man?
Yeah, I've seen SpongeBob, man.
Yeah, and you know what Frankie looks like.
Frankini, you mean?
Who's Mr. SpongeBob? His name is
Oh God,
Ethan Slater,
you just had that.
and
She didn't look it up. She had that.
and he plays SpongeBob on Broadway.
I guess Ken would know all about this because
Yeah, thank you so much, NJ Yank fan. We appreciate you. Have a good one.
Amber's getting extra scratchies because of you. So we got to actually play our turn.
That guy incubates, by the way.
Yeah, we should get an incubate. We got an
SpongeBob is
incubate
on
here.
Broadway. Yeah, they do have a SpongeBob the musical. Yeah, Mr.
So-
SpongeBob.
We have to sacrifice 3 other creatures. We don't have that. I'm not going to sacrifice these 3 dudes. We could play Skrelv's Hive. We could play a tap land. I think we're actually on turn 5. Or maybe we're on turn... No, this is
It
turn
says
4.
turn 4.
We could just play Skrelv's Hive, and then we go to turn 5. Chat, one more. We need one more Esper Sentinel trigger. Are you guys paying?
A Lady Gaga secret lair. Every villain from Thunder Junction. That's interesting.
Yeah, let me know if you guys are going to pay the one. Just once, though.
Just once. Silence.
Silence. You know, silence isn't paying the one. Oh, someone's paying. All right, that's responsible. All right, so I'm going to go to our final.
They all said yes.
Dang, you guys are so
I guess YouTube's just being a little bit laggy on
Yeah, we're just lagging a little bit.
Or in general.
Could be. So this turn, we're not going to get to do a ton of stuff. Well, we do get a Might.
Yeah, you are lacking a little bit in card draw.
Let's get a Phyrexian Might.
I mean, it is white, but
well, you know,
still.
our chat is also responsible. They're paying the one.
Yeah.
So does this say non-token? It doesn't. So we get an extra incubator.
You are a baby
So
girl.
we actually do have the tokens. We're going to pay 2 to flip this one. Can we just do it like this?
Yeah, we'll give it a couple seconds then for
Yeah, and then I guess we're going to cash in our
we'll
buddy.
keep that in mind.
So then we're going to flip Elishnorn. These are going to die. We get incubate 2 5 times.
Nice.
So we get 6 of those, and then we transform them all, right? So that just creates 1,000,000 power. 6 2/2s. Plus we're holding up phase out, so none of our creatures can die.
The new white card draw enchantment. The one, was it Trouble in Pairs?
Yeah, that seems like a decent card. We'll see, though.
I want to see how it works.
Withholding Judgment. But, okay, speaking of Judgment, we've now done 3 Goldfishes. 2 of them had Soul Ring. 1 of them had Soul Ring and Jewel Lotus. I would say you're definitely missing out on
Card draw?
the ability to draw cards. Could just be because you're white, you know, you didn't find Skull Clamp or something. Chat did pay the 1 a couple times.
I also think this is just very lucky because you're, Soul Ring twice and then also Soul Ring.
But if you play Mana Crypt, Jewel Lotus, Soul Ring, you're going to hit, like, one of those.
Yeah, but, like, both of them in the same hand?
I think,
I mean, that's definitely lucky, right?
I would give this, like, a 7.7, but I would say maybe this deck needs a little bit of card draw. But it's tricky because it won't necessarily have a ton of synergy with your Phyrexian thing. I remember that when we were upgrading this deck.
Yeah, 7-ish, I think.
About a 7. I'd say about a 7.
We're not judging the power. We're judging on how great those mullies or those goldfishies were.
The fishies.
Sorry, I was looking at Amber's small little paws. They're
They're
very cute.
so small.
Do you like the planes? Yes, I do. I think they're awesome.
All right, Ishin, 2 heavens of 1. Let's give this Ishin deck. Let's fire it up. Our first hand is this.
Don't get sassy with me.
It's hard to mulligan a 3-lander with Demonic Tutor.
Yeah, you could just go find a land.
Duh. So we're 100% keeping. Turn 1, we're firing off Recon. Untap, draw. Do we play Dark Confidant or do we play Demonic Tutor?
I think maybe Confidant just because you can get attack. Well, like 1, you can chip in for a little damage, and 2, D2's turn 2 makes you a big target.
Yeah, I was just checking for Mana
They're
Crypt.
all saying Confidant.
If there was Mana Crypt in this deck, I think I would play it and play Smuggler's Copter, but there is not, so we will play Dank Confidant. Next turn, trigger. We're going to take 2 damage. 2 damage we take, and then we draw a card. Let's just go land.
Yeah, I'm worried your deck might not do the thing by turn 5. I mean, we'll see, right? We're doing 3 Goldfishes, and we're going to try and mully 2 keepable hands. So.
Yeah, totally. So I guess we'll just play...
Yeah, Phyrexian Arena variant.
Yeah, we'll just play Smuggler's Copter here. Realistically, we could fetch instead, since we have an extra mana sitting around. So let's fetch. Now we're down 3 life, chat.
Ouch.
Triome. We'll get a Triome. Do this, and then we will...
I'm going to let her out so she doesn't start growling.
Amber's leaving.
I'll get...
Turn 4. Oh, this is our upkeep trigger from Bob. So we'll play it. Crew. Get this attacking. Draw. Oh, wait. You know what? Maybe we don't want to do that.
Hi, I brought you stuff. I love you.
Ooh, Kit Kats? I love you, too. All right, Ishin. Then we'll crew.
Yeah, we can only lose so much. I mean, God gave us 40 life, and we're going to use it.
Yep, so we'll draw this card twice. Thank you very much. Draw this card again. I guess we'll pitch this intervention. There you go. Especially since our opponents know about it. Okay, so it's turn 4. There's not anything else to do. We can obviously untap our creatures
Just
for
because
free.
Will's juicy.
So
I'm
then
excited
we'll
to have that.
Yeah, our turn 5 is going to be lit. Now, chat, how many cards do you have in hand? Probably 7, right? I need to know. Because it's turn 5. So how many cards do you have in chat? Have in hand, chat.
Like everyone else. Thank you so much, Adam. Yeah,
Adam.
send over the raft deck.
Ken says he's got 6 cards. Ken, we're going to target you with our Jessica's Will.
Yeah, 6 or 7, 4. So it's...
4. What, were you playing the...
Thank you so much, Mobkins.
That was the Elenda deck. Had 4 cards in hand on turn 5. All right, so we're going to spin the wheel to flip 3 cards. I guess I shouldn't have played this land. I'm a good player. We will play this land. Then we can also play...
12.
12. My God. We're going to play the Talisman and this, leaving 1 mana floating, which we will then use for a Demonic Tutor. Now, what's the best thing to fire off when we have 2 mana? It is turn 5, so we're not going to be able to cast it. Vamp Tutor? Cranko, not a lot to find. We might just find maybe Aroas for next turn.
Yeah, either the Aroas or like interaction, depending on
Yeah,
what the board is.
Yawgmoth could be good, because we don't have card draw. Maybe Yawgmoth. Okay, and then we aren't going to be able to cast anything else. But we do get to go to a combat attack with everything, I guess, and crew. Draw, discard twice. We'll pitch this. Draw. I don't know how good Annoying Procession is going to be for us. Let's just discard another one of these. And then we get to play Greaves and suit up Ishin. Pretty spiffy turn 5. Second opener.
All your stuff had Vigi too, so.
All right.
Suit up.
Yep, second opener. This is garbage, so we're going to mull. First, this is our second 7. Now, Mia, I'm sure you would mull this, right? Because I think I would too.
2 lands and nothing to play? Yeah, I'd mull.
Curious how the first 3 turns would have gone.
Sure.
Bup, bup, bup.
You
It
know,
would have
some
been
might say,
fine.
never look.
Always look. Okay, so this is our mull to 6 now. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're definitely keeping this. We'll put back... Let's put back the Horde Chief. I don't love it.
Yeah, get swap too. I usually do get swap when I do Demonic Tutor if I'm not getting like Mana Crypt or something like that.
Yep, we'll just start out
His
with Blood
Iroh is
Crypt.
good. He really can be, especially in combat-based decks like this one.
Now we kind of might have to tutor for a land. Or a Signet. I'm fine getting Signet.
Sure.
Shuffle. Go to turn 3.
Oh, let's see. Dolmen's Gate?
I mean, I guess we play Signet and Dolmen's Gate. I guess. I'm not excited about it.
You do have the option to do both.
I don't know how much I love Dolmen's Gate in general, but we'll go to the next turn. Turn 4. Skull Clamp.
And Mural. Oh, wait. Yeah, Mural makes the 1/1s.
Sure, so we'll play Mural, and then we're going to need a land next turn. This is turn 5. Boom! Attack. Get a thing.
Ask and you shall receive.
Play Equip. Kill our dude. Draw 2 cards. Play the Curse. We played Reconnaissance first to untap this,
Make sure you're actually doing things correctly.
and then we can re-equip onto Mural.
And they can't stop you. They can't cast spells on your turn.
This is very true. So that was a good recovery. We have Skull Clamp in play, and we can make gold. All right, that was our second hand. Third hand.
So you... Dude, every time I see a filter land, I think of my friend John, who literally kept all three filter lands in a Mardu deck once, because he went, oh yeah, I have all my colors, it's fine, and then just couldn't play the game for multiple turns. Anyways,
Pretty hilarious. Let's keep.
Yeah, you got stuff to do.
We have sort of stuff to do. Hopefully this Jessica's Will carries us. Oh, there we go. We're going to fetch for our Triome. Turn 1, Triome, baby. We're down to 39. Next turn.
You know you can keep track of your life. You don't just have to say things.
Jack can't even see it.
Oh, okay.
All right. So
Yeah,
we got,
I see Jessica's Will. There are
Oh,
things
wow.
to do.
we can Vamp Tutor too. Let's Vamp Tutor for Soul Ring. I haven't done that play in a long time.
BZ likes to, very
Turn
very happily
3.
around you go, "Oh, well, I don't play Soul Ring in a lot of my decks. Well, I still do. And it's great.
Crutch. All right, let's go. Let's not play this land yet. We'll go Jessica's Will. Guys, how many cards do you have? It's now turn 3. Let's be realistic here. You guys, one of you guys has 7 cards in hand, right?
Yes, two of you guys have land passed.
Yeah, one of you guys has 7 cards, right? Yeah, you got 7. I'm glad we checked and still listened. Exile, exile, exile. Actually, pretty rough. So we can
Yeesh.
play a land.
Yeah, mold to 4, someone says.
Bummer. So we can use a white to play War Leader's Call, and we can use a black to play Golem. This goes away forever. We cannot cast it. That wasn't too bad. We basically drew and played 2 cards for 3 mana.
Sure.
That's fine. That's about better than most red decks can do. Let's go.
You're having trouble there for
I
a
had a
sec.
stroke. Golem. Okay, look at the top 2 cards in your library. Put them back in any order. Then choose land or non-land. Okay,
So I'm gonna put out Ishin.
we'll put these back in any order. An opponent.
Well, would you not want to play Ishin?
Oh,
double triggers?
yeah, I guess so. But I don't think that really does anything with Golem.
When he attacks.
I know, but like, we can't trigger Golem because our opponent have to choose based on information that they also have.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a drink of this water.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I thought it was like 2. I thought you put one or both back on the bottom. That's not as good.
Yeah, how's our queue looking, by the way?
We have 4 people.
And is that counting this?
No.
Okay, so 4 more after this.
Yes.
Do you want to close the queue?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we.
We're a little sleepy. And good morning from the Netherlands. Good morning from the United States, and it's 12:39 a.m. So it is a little bit past midnight for us. We're a little sleepy, and
Yeah,
we're
we're
going to do the next 4,
yeah, we
and
gotta
then we're
finish
going to
these
be
up
done
anyway.
for the night.
All right.
Yeah,
So
we're quite eepy. Miso's also quite eepy. Let me see if
Miso's
I
been
can get the
asleep for
camera.
so long.
He's
We are going to fire off this Knight's Whisper to draw 2. We got a land, which is good. We can attack with Golem, double trigger it, play Dark Confidant, and now we're holding
been
up
very
removal. Now we're holding up removal and protection, which is free, and even an extra protection if we need, like
Nice.
if they play a farewell. So we're good on that front. I would give this like a 7.8, maybe even an 8, 8.2, because we played out pretty well. I wasn't really left wanting for anything.
I think Ishin is
With this
just
deck.
like a genuinely just
It's solid draws, dude.
solid draws, and he's just a really good commander. So this is my Chainer Reanimate deck. Hope to get this in my Legolas Master Archer deck audited by you guys soon. Cool.
Yeah, we're going to be doing audits scattered around.
At some point.
Let's check out this hand. Let's see. All right. What do we got? We got Viscera
Yeah.
Seer, Meteor Golem,
Miso wants to know.
and then
Udon.
Chainer.
I
don't know.
love little Miso. He's so cute.
I think we're going to mully this. I don't like it. I'm sure Mia wouldn't like it either. But how about this? How about this hand?
So a reanimate, and 5 lands.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to 6. I see Nykthos
Oh,
again.
Soul Ring.
Soul
Nice.
Ring. Is this what happens when you aggressively mulligan? We're learning this from CDH. Let's keep this hand and ship the Dreadhound.
On a scale to hand, how hand is this hand? Well, quite hand, you see. I'd say pretty hand.
Handy. It's handy. Sure. So we're going to play Soul Ring on turn 1. Boop, 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 boop. Play a land. Play a Viscera Seer and an Ashnod's Altar. Pretty good turn 2. Turn 3 is not as good. This is why I don't like Village Rites this much. We have to sacrifice a real card to draw 2. Yikes. And then we get to go tap land, diamond.
Yeah, always aim your Bajuka Bogs at BZ, by the way.
Always do that. Yeah, we're going to target ourselves this time. Because I'm piloting.
Oh, well then obviously exile this Viscera Seer and
So now we have like, this is not great. What? Chainer, we can reanimate stuff. It looks like we have to fire off Chainer because we have nothing better to do. And then we'll go to turn 5 where maybe we can make something happen. We can pay 3 to bring back Viscera Seer. Or we could just fire off Abhorrent Overlord. Yeah, we'll fire off Abhorrent Overlord and create 4 Harpies. There are 4 of these. And this looks like a pretty good turn, because now we're set up next turn to play Razaketh with multiple Harpies in play. And then from there, we actually might just win the game.
you also just have a reanimate in your hand, and you know there's at least one person who kept a stinky 7, has to get rid of like a big card. Maybe it's something you can reanimate. Maybe you could snipe something.
Yeah, you know, one person in every game has to mulligan, misses a land drop, and then discards cards. How do we feel about... I think this hand's good. This hand seems fine. Village Rites, once again, is looking kind of bad.
Mm-hmm.
But we might have to use it to bail ourselves out to get cards. So that was turn 1. Turn 2, we're going to play Millikin. Turn 3, we can go
Sacrifice
2, Millicard, play Thought Vessel, and I guess we're just going to sack it. This feels bad. This is like a worse Tormenting Voice at this point. And then we get to play Undead Butler as well. So that's not terrible. We'll untap.
Village
untap.
rights is village wrong. I agree. I'm not. Yeah, we don't really like village rights here.
Get our coffers down, since it breaks even. And then I guess we just play, we'll just play Chainer this turn. And we'll go to turn 5 with War Room. And we'll probably do this guy. This guy's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So we got beefy board. We don't really have a ton of access to drawing cards. But we do have, like, we can Undead Butler and try to get back something. Not too shabby.
Yeah, maybe we're just getting bad goldfishes, but it doesn't.
This hand's a maul.
It doesn't seem like there's as
This hand's
much
a maul.
card advantage or card draw, and I even mean that in the way where it's like I'm not seeing as much mill as I'd like at this point either.
All right, so it could just be unlucky. Yeah, this is our 6. I say we ship the... Let's ship the Abhorrent Overlord. Once again, we have Viscerous here on turn 1.
Also, like,
Turn 2.
Viscerous here is awesome. However, if you're not finding a ton of creatures, it's just a 1/1.
It has kind of been sitting in play. I guess we'll go Bajuka Bog. Next turn, we get to fire off Fellstinger to draw 2.
Yeah, I got you, Justin.
Turn 4. All right. We have Victimize and we have Muck Drub. Neither of those are castable. So we really just have to pass?
Yeah, Deadly Dispute's really...
That kind of stinks.
That's a good one. I can understand why it's a common and still $2.
Yeah, I do think Deadly Dispute's better than Village Rights. We can't do anything, which is a bummer. That's a huge bummer. Let's go to turn 5. Gross. All we can do on turn 5 is play Chainer and hope that nothing happens to him. So that's a little bit of a rough start. I would say rating, I would give maybe like a
5, 6. Like,
6.3, 6.2. We had some rough starts. We didn't get a lot on the board. And these types of starts are what I fear because they're the type of start that gets eaten alive by like a Soul Shatter.
Yeah, I just, I definitely think he says we missed a lot of the self-mill cards too.
Yeah, it could have.
I mean, maybe it was just unlucky.
Yeah, we only got 3 Goldfishes, but we're just telling you what we saw. Okay, we're now doing Vega the Watcher.
I think Vega's cool.
38 lands. All right, this is our first hand.
Venser,
For
Ephemerate.
kind of pricey. We cannot keep
Oh,
this.
that's not Venser. That's...
Doctor Who card, your favorite set.
God, I hate that set.
All right, we got them all. First mulligan. Soul Ring. Ooh. This is the type of hand
This is the type of hand where one Nature's Claim puts you out of the game for the rest of the game.
Puts you out of your misery. Chat, I want to know if chat wants to keep this
I would
one.
not keep this. I don't. Maybe I should have influenced chat already.
I'm gonna drop a poll. So
Okay.
keep.
I have not only been punished with Nature's Claim, I have punished many times with
You
Nature's
punished
Claim.
many a person.
Yeah, Bobby Christine, she's really nice, but she only kept a 1-lander with Soul Ring at one point, and I Nature's Claimed her turn
God,
1,
it's so
and
good.
she went like, yeah, today I learned never to do that ever
It
again.
looks like an overwhelming initial no, so we're just gonna end that poll. I believe you. Let's see what we would have got there. No, we would not have gotten there. Chat, you saved us. So we're going to 6 now.
Yeah, I would. You can foretell removal turn 1, and then not enough to do with the cards. Also, I also agree. Yeah.
We got to keep this realistically. This is a 6. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this card. It's never good in the opener. All right. So first turn, we get to play this. I bottomed Ghostly Person and immediately top decked Propaganda.
It knew you wanted it.
Gosh,
Okay.
dang it! Let's play the Mischievous Catgeist. All right, chat. When this hits a player, draw a card. Chat, do you have any creatures in play? Does one of you in chat have no creatures?
No,
The first 3 answers is what it will take. Those will be our first 3 opponents.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. LOL on that top deck is ridiculous. No creatures?
Elf,
that's
no
one. That's all
creature.
we need. Elf, we're attacking you for 1. We'll draw a card. And we play Sword of the Animist and a land.
Yeah, they said next thing you know, I'll make you draw a Grave Titan. In the Azorius deck, yes.
Don't speak about him. Don't say his name.
Not in this household.
Mia, interesting question here. We could be mana efficient and ramp a little bit, or we could play one of these 4 drops. There's 3 of them.
Ramp out, you already... Oh, no. That was last turn.
I mean, I guess we could foretell and equip. That's another option.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
So we'll foretell and equip skis. Chat, how about now? I need the first 3 answers on do you have a creature?
It's turn 4.
I need it.
It's turn 4. Did you...
We have a 2/2.
How many times did you ramp? Are you like Nature's Lore Skychild claim, like, tapped mana dork? They said yes, yes.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh, we got there. We got there. Elf attacking you again. You gotta develop that board state, buddy. Okay, so that was turn 4. We're gonna go to turn 5. We'll play a land. We now have pretty good options because I'm just gonna. Oh, we can play.
Kevnet's awesome.
Does this work how I think it is? Oh no, instant from our hand. That's a nombo with foretelling this. I guess we'll play Kefnet. We'll play Kefnet and then end step foretell this. So look at the top 2. I think we just want both of these, so we'll just draw them. And then one last question, chat. Do you have a creature in play?
I'm oops all spells.
It's now turn 5, so I need to know if you have a creature in play. Because we're definitely suiciding this.
Yeah, they said tap the mana. They said yes, they have one.
Okay, one vote for yes.
Yes. 2.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be the end of our Catgeist. This will directly affect the grade.
I generous gifted. I'd have multiple creatures.
Okay, it's dead. You've killed our Catgeist, but we got the ramp out of it. All right, that was a fun one. Let's go to the second game. Ooh, command tower, raven form, a cipher spell. I don't know. What do you think? This isn't looking great.
No?
If we had a 4th land or a signet, we would be okay. But let's go to our second 7. This is a 5-lander with Alrund's Epiphany. I want to keep this and try it out. So this is turn 1. We'll go fetch for a plains. Turn 2, we will draw a land. That stinks.
Yeah, knowledge pool, some shenanigans. Yeah, that's some shenanigans.
We'll foretell this. Turn 3, we get to play Vega.
I have a deck to play test against. Yeah, I think we're just goldfishing.
That would take too long, sadly.
Yeah, we're not looking for.
Well, thank God I top decked propaganda, but I'm gonna play Vega this turn, and untap.
I like that art of Vega. You chose well.
This didn't pan out the best, so let's go.
That's okay. You have propaganda.
Yeah, it's fine. We have propaganda. I guess I'm gonna ephemerate, so that on my upkeep, we draw a card.
Cool.
And then we will draw for turn. Okay, so Future Sight might bail us out a little bit of this start, and I'm happy to have it.
Sorry.
Thanks for the round of applause. Good job. All right, well, we will play Future Sight.
So if polled chat, we would not have steered you wrong. Yeah, you got flooded a bit.
Chat never steals us wrong. All right, second one, pretty fair.
No, they steered you wrong. But hi, Miso.
We got a spell on deck. We did, unfortunately.
Awake.
Hi,
This little
Miso,
guy's
buddy.
awake.
Hi, buddy. All right, we got to mull this. Second 7. I am not going to keep a sketchy hand like this again, so, well, I don't know. Chat, you keep this? It's not ideal, but...
Yeah, he's just a little baby. He's just a little guy.
He's licking my armpit.
Okay, don't judge him.
Mia, do you keep this? I'll let you decide.
I was like, I can't see over your hand and his cat butt.
We have Salundi Fission, 2 removal spells, and 4 lands.
Yeah, I think we could find some stuff with Salundi, honestly. Yeah, he's a baby. He's my little baby.
Yeah, let's hope we find something. We have both cats guesting on stream today.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I am surprised. So we will keep this hand
Yeah,
again.
I've definitely been peer pressured with keeping the table waiting before.
Yeah, we're not finding a lot of ramp in these early turns, which is okay. You know, it happens. Turn 2, we'll just do
we're
this.
finding lands. It's okay.
All right, chat. Are you guys casting a non-creature spell on turn 3? What are you guys casting on turn 2? Is it something we can counter?
Thank you so much, Ricardo. And yeah, he's very cute. I used to be at least a little bit allergic to cats too. I used to get like hives, but only from certain cats. So I was definitely nervous when I met Amber and when I went to the shelter to go get Miso. They're saying cultivate arcane signet. I cast a ramp spell. You can counter.
Do we counter it?
Young Peasy, lol, ramping on turn 3.
So someone cast cultivate. Do we counter it?
No, well I wouldn't.
You wouldn't counter cultivate. We probably would save it, right?
Yeah, but if they cast like Sky Shroud Glaive, I would counter it.
Turn 2, I'm playing Ginny Faye. Jeez, that's optimistic. All right, so yeah, we'll just go to turn 3 here. We will go to turn 3 having not played anything yet, and we will fire off Vega. I'm a little nervous, having not got any value, but I do see a Kefnet here. Maybe we'll make Kefnet happen. Get the board state rolling, and then on turn 5 we can reveal the first card we draw. What do we hit? A Soul Ring. Okay, that's gonna make our start look a lot better. Let's play Soul Ring. Let's play Salundi Vision. fire something off. Huh. Hyah. Hua.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, thank God! Right at the end,
I was like, oh
we
my
almost
God.
whiffy jiffied that.
Yeah. Nice hit. Got plenty of gas. Turn my Mandork into 2 Ginny Fey.
This
Wow.
says draw a card for each spell you've cast from anywhere other than your hand this turn. Well, that's nowhere at the moment, so let's foretell it.
You're so stinky. I love you.
And then we're holding up, Pongify, or we can hold up swords. I'd probably hold up Pongify.
This is my son
Look
right
at this
now.
little guy.
Look
Oh, he's
at
looking
him.
right at the camera.
What a little star you are.
You're so small.
All the cats just love being near BZ's laptop because it's so warm.
Yeah, and because I give good scratches.
That's my son. I love him.
Yeah. We're parents. Okay, so that was our third goldfish. Not the most explosive, but I still think with Vega out, you always have something to do.
Yeah, you do have card draw. With
We didn't really get to cast too many spells from Exile. They required a lot of setup with foretelling, so.
Or so we doing like a 6?
I'd still give this like a 5.9. I think it was okay. The Soul Ring really saved it at the end. But maybe we just got a little unlucky with these openers. Kind of have a lot of removal in our hand, which is good for the later turns, but not the beginning turns. That's all. Raffy Taffy. I believe we've audited this deck before. This is the super. Oh no, this is a different Raff one.
Ooh, there's that Unexplained Absence full art. I ordered a bunch at like 150, and now they're like 4 something.
Ooh.
So if you picked it up, good spec. BZ and I have 12 of them in the mail for like $2
Yeah,
or
we currently
less
have 12
each.
of them. So this is
I think the little man would like to leave.
definitely a hand I would consider keeping.
You like to leave?
Let's mulligan, but I don't want to count this as a mulligan. I want to get familiar with the deck. We'll look at this hand as our first 7. And I don't know about this one.
Yeah.
Actually, let's keep it.
They said, this is mine. I keep 3 fifths of the audits. And how do you keep the fur out of the studio? Well, we don't. But we do vacuum very often, and I have a little hand vacuum that I do on the table all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to keep this. Turn 1. Let's go preordain.
Yeah, are you still taking deck lists? No, the queue is closed right now. It's almost 1 a.m. And we have one more to do, so we are getting a little sleepy. And it's not a set list of decks. It was whoever super chatted $10 to the chat and then submitted their deck list.
All right, let's go surveil. We need a land. There we go. Let's go, as the kids say. And then we will go to turn 3, where
We're going to be doing this again in the future, too. Probably a little earlier.
Yeah, this was fun. It was fun to do. Not sure what to play. Probably just try to get the most mana efficiency. I play Haughty Jin.
BZ made a proxy of this card that said, nice clothes, a-hole.
Yeah, I did. Because that's his flavor text. He's like, I love your outfit. It's so rustic. He's such a jerk. Next turn, finally, we found a land. So it's turn 4. This gives us Wrath, and I maybe regret firing off those cantrips a little bit.
Yeah. How do you submit? You send. Well, we're not taking submissions right now, but
well, let's just not say it because we can't do anymore. We're running out of time. But just you'll have to catch us in the next one.
Yeah.
We do make it very clear when we start.
Thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Yeah, we usually do streams Tuesdays and Thursdays around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Let's get to that 5th turn.
So get there early, submit your super chats, and you will have your deck looked at or showcased or roasted or whatever we're doing that day.
Okay, chat. The next 3 spells, we're going to pass the turn with 5 mana up. Chat, what are the next 3 spells that you're casting? Because we do have a counter spell. I just want to know so that we can officially figure out what this turn 5 is going to look like.
I'm gonna fight the cat.
All right, go fight Miso. Chat, I need 3 spells. What are you casting on turn 5?
What do you want? You were just here. Go back to sleep. No.
Mizzium Mortars? Okay.
Fine. You're back.
Armageddon?
Well, we're countering.
All right, I have a
countering
response
that.
to Armageddon. I have a response.
Access denied is so good in this.
We're going to play Access Denied, and we're going to tap 2 creatures. Actually, it only costs 4. Tap 2 creatures and draw a card. Then we're going to get 4 Thopters.
It's not that we're not that. Well, yeah, access denied is at the 4 mana. Yeah.
Yeah, we get 4 Thopters. Unfortunately, we can't fire off anything right away, but that was sick. I mean, it's sick tempo. We get to untap and pump if we want. Plus, Leonin Light Scribe could be good. So that was a good one. Let's go to our second game. All right, this has gotta be a keep, right? We're gonna draw a card. Let's play Solundi Vision. Turn it over. No, let's play this. Okay, then we'll do turn 2. Definitely get Wrath going. Turn 3, we'll fire off Solundi as a thingy.
As a thing, yes.
Then we probably go end step, raise the alarm. We need 2 tokens. It doesn't matter. We'll just get human soldiers. I think they're humans. Sure, we have 1 of each. One of each. Why not?
They're not. They don't have any weird text.
I
on
think
them.
this is
It's
where the
fine.
deck really shines, is when you start this off, and now like the world is our oyster, really. I guess what I would probably do with this hand is I would go end step, fire off Secure the Waste X1, and just get another token. Hello? Token? Okay. Tapping these two to draw. Then I would, we can Arcane Denial or Dovin's Veto something to then draw again. So now we're going to untap, draw for turn, draw an extra one off Arcane Denial, just be in the best position in the world. And then I think we just pass the turn again, because now we're going to go end step, Virtue of Loyalty to make a 2/2.
Yeah, welcome back, Chance, by the way. Yeah, that was a really fun game.
Draw a card.
BZ really loves that Svella deck.
And then we can just fire off Filter Out. We haven't cast anything. That one guy who cast, what did you cast? You cast Mizium Mortars and Armageddon. If you guys cast any spells, though,
You're getting denied.
you're getting filtered out. Filtered out to
Oh,
draw
okay.
another card.
Oh, wait, no, you have access denied, but you...
All right, let's go to game 3. We have that start again. We have the really good start. We're going to keep this hand. We're going to crack. We're going to get a Plains. Boom. We're going to go to the next turn. We're going to play our boy Raph. We're going to go to the next turn. We're going to fire it off SB Senti. And then we get to raise the alarm and actually draw a card off of it.
Nice.
Here's our tokens. Wow. All right, let me move my lands like how I've been doing it. There we go. There's the OCD. There we go. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Turn 4. I mean, I don't. I know whoever's deck this is. How do you lose from this point? This has just got to feel like the best position to be in.
Yeah.
We can. Wow, look at this.
Uh,
This is dirty.
yeah, it's-
Savines to draw. Oops, draw 1. Sorry, and then get back this.
Yeah, it's nice that you're here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope your Commander deck is going awesome. And there will be another Commander show that we are on. It will come out Sunday, though. So we will post about it on community, Discord, etc. So, and then you could check out the link. You may or may not know this channel. Here, the hint is we have been on their show in the last few months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't lose with this deck that much. I only have to bust it out once or twice a month.
Yeah, sheesh. We get to fire off Cyber Conversion as well to add, strain somebody's commander and play. We drew a card. Chat, did you guys pay the 1? Did you guys pay the 1 for our Sentinel?
Yeah.
This is the burning question that I have.
Miso's just smelling everything. It's like he's never been here before. I'll just...
Never.
power.
Okay, so one person let us draw. Thank you. We'll go to turn 5.
Thanks.
Thanks. Like the guy in the elevator in Spider-Man. Thanks. The guy who's about to kill Uncle Ben.
I have no idea.
We're about to kill Uncle Ben. You just held the elevator door open. Now he's going to get away with my money.
I don't watch that many movies. I have no idea what BZ's talking about.
It actually might be worth it. It might be in your best interest to watch the Spider-Man trilogy, the Sam Raimi one, because I reference it so much.
Is that with emo Spider-Man?
It's with Tobey Maguire, yeah. It's
guy
it's
who
a
goes
big
like-
part of my life.
That guy?
Yeah. I'll take the staff job.
Yeah. it's
Double
like-
the money.
It's like that's the only thing I know. That's like, careful, he's a hero. Like, I've seen
Careful,
the.
he's a hero is from Spider-Man 2, I think.
Oh, whoops.
When he saves the people.
Like, I only know this in images and
I
like
am speaking
GIFs.
culture.
I only know this in GIFs because I don't watch movies, but I do post memes a lot.
Yeah, it's Bully Maguire. My favorite videos on the internet are just the lazy, photoshopping of Bully Maguire into like popular scenes and just having him go, I missed the part where that's my problem. And like, I need that money. And I want to put some dirt in your eye. They're all great quotes. Let's finish this turn, shall we?
And thank you so much for watching the channel, supporting the channel, and just being here. We appreciate you
Check this
so
out,
much.
chat. Check this out. Snapcaster targeting
said-
cyber conversion.
They said he's just a kid.
It's just a kid. It's just a kid. All right, then we're going to also cast Kabira Takedown, drawing another card. This is busted. This is busted.
They
Your
said,
opponents have
I
quit.
hope this lived up to your expectations, BZ. I know you were high on RAF in your set review at the time. It's partially why I built it.
I want to give these starts like an 8.4. The only thing is like the mana development. We're playing 1 land per turn, but it does it like for cards. You are so far ahead of everybody. It's great.
Yeah. They said I have the power of the sun in my hand or something. Sorry.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Sorry, he immediately
Don't
put
worry,
up
I only need
Discord
half the
as
quote.
as I was reading.
I only need half the quote to finish it.
And what's up? Thank you for joining. And then just, yeah, we're not
Oh,
going
the
nowhere.
boza! I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
Yeah, maybe we should watch those.
We gotta watch them. They're gonna be.
We
They're
don't-
like pretty memeable, but they're like okay movies too. They were pretty good superhero movies.
That's what I like to hear when someone recommends you a movie. They're pretty okay.
They were meme-tastic and they were actually okay. So we're playing Urza.
He said I'm something of a nitpicking nerd myself.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I'm something of a nitpicking nerd myself. How do we feel about this hand? This feels like we could do a lot better. It's our first 7.
So we don't have the only play so we'll do Urza. Then Urza. I think we could do better.
We're not getting any value off the reduction. I feel like that's what you need.
What's our opinion on custom commanders? I'm not going to play with them.
But I'm not going to stop other people.
I won't stop other people, but I definitely would prefer commanders that are like in the sets because it's kind of nice to know what they do, like roughly off the top of my head.
All right, let's get
That's
it
the
going.
only thing I'd really say.
Plains into Glacial Fortress, Moonsilver Key, draw. I assume you play Soul Ring in this deck, so let's go find it.
Watch they don't.
Yeah, they do. They do. Because it's an artifact with a mana ability. Yeah. And then we're going to play Urza. Oh. Maybe not. Perhaps we aren't.
Insightful, everyone.
Shut up. We're going to just play Urza. Don't. Hey, what? Miso. He's pawing at me. All right. Turn 4.
So cute.
For real this time. We're going to crack this to get Soul Ring. Then we're going to play it for free. Okay? Are you happy now? Then...
Yeah, just jumped on. Have we heard about Card Kingdom? Yeah, we did talk about our sponsor Card Kingdom a little while ago.
Are you trying to trigger the second Card Kingdom ad? Because you just
I
did it.
am.
This
That was accidental, but
I was
thank
asking
you
chat.
for
I was
okay.
asking
Yeah,
chat,
thank
dude.
you for the segue to Card Kingdom, the best place online to buy and sell cards, and also the place that's going to be hosting our landing page soon, where you can see our recommendations in a cool scroll wheel like this.
Yeah, it'll kind of look like this, except for instead of these lame
look.
Fallout cards, you know.
Miso came up on the desk just to say hi because he heard we were talking about Card Kingdom.
Miso supports Card Kingdom, and so should you, and so do we.
Yes.
So
we
we're in
love
the
them.
middle of our turn 4. We get Urza again. We have to cast Urza.
They said Moonstone also grabs Mightstone and Weakstone, which is
Oh, that's cool, but I think we wanted the mana production. Soul Ring's a pretty dumb card. All right, so we get Urza, which also gives us a Construct. Miso, stop licking chocolate, dude.
Oh, Fallout sets are getting wrecked. Apparently, an extremely low print run. That's really sad.
Uh-oh.
I really like Fallout.
What does getting wrecked mean, though?
I think it just means that
It's unfortunate. Like,
maybe it just means the prices are spiking.
so
I
now
meant to
we can
pre-order those anyways.
So let's go for
Let me do that.
Misleading Signpost with our Urza's ability and both of our Urzas to redirect an attacker. We'll untap and draw for our 5th turn. And this is going to be a pretty hot fire turn, right? We got a lot going on. Miso, I swear to God.
I'm gonna beat you up.
I swear to effing God.
Is
Miso.
that something nice to say to your cat? Just I'm gonna beat you up.
I think it's about normal.
If I was a cat, I'd fight him. I'm not though, so I'm just gonna let him out. Get out.
All right. He's 2, 3 mana. We can play this on the backside. 3 mana for this. Research Thief.
Thankfully, you
We
ordered
can
from the
also
WotC page.
play the Dragster, but this isn't. We're in a position to do something
They were released at 45. Wow.
like next turn, and we could totally Arcane Denial something. So I think this was a pretty fine showing. I'm not too worried about being empty-handed because we will draw an extra one from Arcane Denial, and we can spin Urza as well. So let's get to the second game. This looks like garbage, so we'll mull this second 7. Also kind of looks like garbage, so we're going to go to 6. Memory Lapse, Enlightened Tutor. Enlightened Tutor is probably going to make this a keep, right? We can go get Soul Ring. I don't know, chat. Keep on 6? Probably. Do we have Mana Crypt in this deck? No, we don't. I'd probably still keep it. Let's put back this 1,000,000 drop. We're not going to be able to cast it anytime soon. Draw for turn. Fire off the old E-Toots for Soul Ring. Maybe you want to get Mightstone and Weakstone, but we just keep getting Soul Ring. We'll go to turn 2. We kind of have to. We'll play it. Okay, can't play anything else. Next turn. All right, there we go. We can float a colorless, play Urza, use the colorless, play Foundry Inspector also, and then we're right back in this game. Turn 4, we found another land. Nice.
You know, it's wild how Sol Ring just gets you right back.
What
into
is that
the
card?
game.
Good or something? Let's play Urza. Let's play friggin' Urza. Get another construct. We can't stay away from the second Urza. Okay. So now our artifacts cost 2 less. That doesn't really help us. Let's go blue, white for this. And we can also memory lapse. So now again, we're going to be kind of untapping. I'm a little worried now because we keep untapping with no cards in hand. So we can play Karn. 1, 2, 3. It actually only costs 2. No, it's not an artifact. It costs 4. We can crew. We could let's spin our Urza and see what we hit. Shuffle, 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 and well,
Wow.
not my favorite. Not my favorite. But this was still an okay board. But we're out of cards. We're out of cards
So
again.
we're just playing from the top.
Sheesh. All right, third game. We've got a couple lands. I think this is fine. It's not the fastest, but we don't have to tutor for Sol Ring. Play Command Tower.
Fun
Next
fact, you
turn.
never have to tutor for Sol Ring. It's like not mandatory.
Let's go Mech Titan Core, I guess.
It's a good play, but it's not mandatory.
Fair, fair. Urza is good here. This will give us good sequencing because now we can play. We'll float a mana, play a bounce land, and then we can play Sad Robot. Get an island.
I'm gonna beat him up. Misa's clawing at the door again.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
is.
good.
He's an absolute maniac.
Let's try tutoring for Meekstone next time, they said.
But we keep needing
And
Sol
also,
Ring.
Sol Ring, go get him, Tiger.
That's another Spider-Man quote. Turn 4, this looks solid. We will go to turn 5 with a lot of mana.
Oh, the Indomitable. That's a good add in this, considering it's like 1 less, and it's just a cool card.
And you can cast it from your graveyard. So let's cast it. Because now we get some card draw. We can crew Mech Titan if we want to keep this safe. Chat, do you have blockers? We need 3 answers on if you have any blockers for our 2-power creatures.
It's turn 5.
First 3 answers. It's turn 5. Do you have a blocker?
Any blocker. Or should you just say a blocker that you're willing to lose? Like,
Oh,
if you have a mana
just any
door.
blocker.
They said yes, yes.
2 yeses. What about we have a third? Yes?
5/5.
Oh, we cannot attack. Well, you know, we're going to attack and we're going to trade off. We're going to trade off the Sad Robot to draw. And then this won't get through.
They all said yes.
Yeah.
It's turn 5.
Yeah. All right. So
Kinda
then we're
weird
going
if
to
you
go.
don't.
Oh, wait. It's turn 6.
It's
So
turn 6.
how would we grade these three games? I think this game was a lot better for card draw. We have plenty of cards in our hand.
Yeah, the one
first
game
two were
where
a little
we
rough.
were just stuck on cards.
Could have just been unlucky, but sometimes artifact decks are very board committal, and you end up running out of cards in hand, and you might get swept up by a farewell or something. So
Yeah.
that's something to keep in mind. But overall, 8. Solid 8.
I'd say it's probably a little lower because just the playing off the top is a little scary for me.
Yeah, that's fair. Urzas are very good, though. I do think that was it, right? For
It is. They said I choose not to block like Peter chose not to block the robber.
oh my god, thanks, thanks. He's got the bag. Stop that guy. Oh, that whole scene.
That is it from us tonight, though. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we're trying to do some stuff.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll be back next Tuesday.
We have a video coming out tomorrow. If you'd like to hear us rant, I think you'll hear some cool rants.
Oh, there's
there.
ranting. Definitely check it out, and we'll see you guys.
Have a good one.
See you guys.